why I asked you, what are you and them people that all right now? So what? Are you scared to talk it as it is? Because if you're a person that's forgiven and, you know what I mean? Because apparently, according to the heifer, yeah, only Biggage is the only one that's stuck in the old place. Apparently, everyone else has forgiven and forgotten. You get me? So does that include you? That's what I'm trying to say. Because if that is the case, Taffy, as Christmas is round the corner,
we're not talking about Esau's arguments. Esau's not arguing with no one. He's over on his own bit. Although you've rolled him up again, and he will start up again now because you've asked him for it. You've asked him for it. No one else. You's. Because you won't let things go. But Taffy's moved on. Taffy, I know exactly what Taffy's situation is. Taffy's situation is this. He hasn't forgiven Esau. If he ever saw him in the street, he'd fucking knock his lights out. But he's not going to waste his time arguing because it means that he's swallowing a bitter pill. And every day that he's being bitter, he's hurting himself more. That's exactly what Taffy feels.
But it's not going to shy away. It's not going to shy away. Look at this one, right? So now the person in question is trying to get the attention away. But what they don't understand is this is going out to X. This is all the X people. We're 300 people here in the house. Not many are going to come from YouTube. This is coming and showing the X crowd, the people who are understanding the truth. That now, why are all the Tommy Robinson videos of black people saying how Tommy Robinson isn't racist, or demonstrations of Outside Talk TV saying why Peter Cardwell is wrong by saying Tommy Robinson is racist? This is what the X crew are seeing. So we're just expanding that to say this is how on their side, in their company where they're allowed to be saying this. Like YouTube, it's a far left organization. Of course, you put something on our side, on the right-wing side, on YouTube, it will get shadow banned. You put all these mad left-wing, black, 100% conspiracy because it's based on no fact, 100% Marxist agenda because that's who's giving it to them. You start doing that and that gets pushed out. That's out on YouTube. So YouTube is supporting at least the far left organizations, including all the communists, all the Marxists, and everyone else. So let's go. Wait there. We've got this one as well. Here's another one. All right. I want you to introduce to the world, to X, Jordan M. You remember if you go onto the profile, you see the white Muslim. This is Jordan M. Am I the best person to talk to on this when I hate myself? How do I hate myself? Everyone hates me because I am a person who, despite the color, I don't see myself as a victim. But you, Jordan, you being a white Muslim with lineage going back how many hundreds of years, you said you turned your back on everyone from the Christian crusade to now, to invite into your life and into your social skills a religion that does actually hate you and only wants you to push its propaganda. But that's fine for you. You want Sharia law, you want all of this. That's cool. But anyway, let's get back to this because these people are here to divert, but we'll entertain them somewhat. Let's go.
Everybody knows it. Everybody knows if Taffy saw Esau in the street, there'd be a fight. But
out, Bubs. I don't know who you're barling to, but that's no problem, man.
He's biting the up, man.
Nah, he's not.
Interactions with 9EFA.
Let's just get to the bit.
He was 100% on 9EFA's side because he was all for black betterment and everything else. And so because he used to come and sort of troll me a bit on her behalf, I would troll him a little bit and he would say, I've got to go and meditate. And I'd find it funny that I'd actually triggered him to the point of him leaving and meditating, right? But after a little while, I listened to him on other panels and I realised that actually he was quite a reasonable person most of the time, not all of the time. I don't agree with him 100% of the time on politics, but there are some things that I do agree with him on. But I heard his backstory. I started to hear his backstory. And I realised that there's a part of Buddha that really wants to be to have his melanated side recognised.
Right, so this is it, right? So with this Buddha guy, this is what it's mainly about. It's about these radical blacks, okay, who hate me anyway. Because when I first come out on the scene with Black White Unite, they tried to discredit that. They tried to discredit what we're doing now. They didn't know the plan that's going to be in motion from Black White Unite all the way through to Unite the Kingdom, all the way through to 100,000 people of all ages, creeds, colors, whatever, coming under with a flag, supporting the country, supporting the freedoms that we have. Because you got to remember, we've got people like Jordan M, the white Muslim here, who supports people like Tahir Ali in wanting the blasphemy laws. These are all together. They're all trying to change our society and change our culture. So when we get 100,000 people coming out and all you can see is Union Jacks, you can see England flags, flags of many styles, but majority of them English, British, then that's what they're scared of. So these people now, so they hate me anyway, right? So this Buddha guy, we've had our run-ins. I'm not saying that I'm defending him or not, as I don't know what happened, yeah? But all I know, I've had my run-ins with him. He doesn't agree with my stance on a lot of things, no doubt. But the thing is, now he's turning away to what they want him to be. And they all want him to be this kind of oppressed character. Like they want all the blacks. It's not him specifically.
Wow.
They want all the blacks to be oppressed. They want all the blacks to say that it's a white man who's oppressed me. That's why I can't do nothing. Because they don't want to blame themselves. They don't want to say to themselves, they don't want to say to themselves, well, it's my problem, my life shit. The blacks have got a way out. They're saying, well, it's the white man because 400 years ago, he took away something and now I want a reparation and that's why my life's rubbish. They don't say about the African setting them. They don't say about how all the people now in the middle of Africa, you go to the deep Sudan, right? Where you've got BP drilling, you've got English companies mining from there, right? You've got them showing how to do it as well. Yeah. And what do you see?
I can see this ain't gonna make
you see the same thing. You don't see an evolution. So, in my opinion,
I don't see an evolution.
Even if you give all the money back there, nothing would happen because the mentality is different. So now, when people are saying, "Well, hang on a minute," now we're evolving the mentality and saying, "Hang on a minute, there might be something on there." White people and black people might be yin and yang. They might need each other in whatever circumstances. Yeah. Let's look into it. Let's look into all the times where I've said it's been racist or whatnot. And that's what they don't want. They don't want that. So they will go all out to try and do some Maoist struggle session to embarrass you, to make you feel small, to make you feel like, yeah, actually, I should belong to a tribe that I don't belong to. I disrespect my tribe, they tell me. Well, what tribe do I disrespect? I'm half caste, 50%, straight down the middle, this side and this side, 50%. So whose tribe am I disrespecting? And that's what they can't handle. And that's why these people, they hate the half caste people. You go to Jamaica, they like to talk about Jamaica. Go to Jamaica, you're a red, right? You're a red. Are you as a red? Right? Are you more favorable than a dark-skinned Jamaican? Of course. They will then say that's down to slavery. I say it's down to attitude. It's about having a more balanced outlook. Again, yin and yang. Right, let's get back to this anyway.
Okay. And for her to kick him in the teeth like that, I think is pretty wicked. Now he might come on and say I'm talking absolute nonsense and everything else. But that's how I see it. And that's why I think that she's being even more wicked. Because if she hasn't got the perception to see that, I think she's a nasty cunt. And maybe that is my maternal instincts that kicks in with a lot of people. And it gets me into a lot of trouble. Because I do try to fucking mother people. Even though I don't realise I'm doing it at the time.
Pick up yourself, Nana. What a bumblecly. I'm telling you.
But I just think that what she's done is nasty.
Son. I've got to do it today. So
to somebody that wanted to be a part of something.
But really, that review won't be of me. You know, that review is just going to be of what my girl thinks, but I don't want to hear it at no expense to yourself. Yeah, like, all right, cool. So me and Buddha were having a conversation, yeah, and there was a scenario, right? And I said something, and I think he asked me, right, if I had a mixed, basically he's asking me a question. If I had a mixed race child, yeah, would you love your mixed race child? Is basically what he's asking, yeah. And I said to him, what kind of retarded fucking question is that? You get me? Why would I not love my mixed race child? I've already made a child already. I've already got a white husband. I've now made a mixed race baby. And I don't know how the word byproduct got into it, but somehow it may have done. You get me? Do you have a problem with that?
It's a bit deep for me, this fucking argument you got going on with Buddha, to be fair. But
not love my child just because
the child.
And to get people up to speed, the whole thing between these two, from what I have found out, is that the use of the word byproduct. No, they had a baby. My child, I created, yeah, with a white woman, isn't my byproduct, right? It's the same way as my child isn't colored, right? She didn't know many colors. She's like, I don't know, olive, if you got to give a color to it, right? Me, I'm not colored, right? So these people, they stop the word colored, right?
The gummy part too.
I have no problem with it myself.
To be honest, man.
But I'm using their terms. I'm not colored, yeah. I'm either brown, or if you want to say black, or you want to say half caste. That's what I like to say anyway, right? But colored, it means no difference. But they change colored to dual heritage, to mixed heritage, to person of color, or some rubbish like that. That's the okay terminologies you can use, right? So he's saying, now listen, you're saying it's a byproduct, you know? Then when they type it in as in byproduct, a byproduct as BI means incorrect. And that's how she typed it. And these people are the ones that are going about how important language is. So just keep that as well, right? So that's what generally it's about. We'll just keep to. I might keep skipping forward.
It's not even that though. Because, that's what I'm saying.
You know, when it's late night, you're just sitting down,
nothing about
chilling. It might not be the same for everyone else.
You understand? That was his.
Hey, everyone in the chat as well. Let's go.
In all fairness, it is a silly question.
That's exactly what I said to him. I said that's a fucking retarded question.
It is a retarded question to most people, of course. If you have a baby, right? But then you think about this. Oh, hang on a minute. How comes Meghan Markle? If we don't have these conversations, right? We don't have these conversations. And these conversations are retarded. These radical blacks have these conversations, right? How comes Meghan Markle said to Oprah Winfrey?
Oh, my.
Well, we had that conversation about what color the baby would be. They have these conversations, gaslighting you by saying that they don't have these conversations. These conversations, this is exactly the conversations they have. This is exactly why they hate me for exposing what they talk about. They talk about race like they talk about rice and pea. And we know that's every goddamn day. They are talking. They always drop these things in. They always talk about race. These radicals need to be exterminated because they are corrupting our society. So now they're saying they don't want this retarded conversation. Well, hang on a minute. Let's go to Meghan Markle then. Is she lying in when she said that the Queen or the paedophile king talked to her about what color or what shade the baby would be? It's a conversation that they have, 100%. They just try and gaslight. I can't stand it. But now it's out. After this, I'm telling you, some people say that some of the stuff that Lady G says. My God, you're going to be, it's wild.
I would imagine it meant like just something different maybe when he...
Well, it's not retarded if you said you would have to love a byproduct if you laid with a white man. That's exactly what you're saying. That you wouldn't want to love the child because it had white in them.
What? How the fuck have they remixed that?
And he is
Oh,
imagine that conversation. Actually, I think I can pause it here.
This is, oh my
right.
God.
Yeah, imagine that conversation. Imagine a conversation, having a conversation about would you love your child if it
This
come
is
out white?
crazy.
But this is what these supremacists do. This is what I'm telling you. These are
crazy,
full on supremacy, and this is everywhere.
Your family.
This ain't just one little corner of YouTube. This is here, so we can highlight it.
Madness.
It's everywhere you go. When you see these people who talk about reparations,
what I'm saying,
talk about they want to bring stuff back from Africa.
And
all these people, even the Indians who said that the jewel on the crown has to be given back. All these people subscribe to the same supremacy attitude. Yet they gaslight white people because it's easy to do. They say you're the problem.
You know what? I'm so glad
you're the racist,
man, because
you're the one that's stolen everything because of colonialization. But if you ask these about colonialization, they say that they're doing it in the UK now. They say, congratulations, we are taking over. They are happy. These people, it's the ultimate gaslight. People need to understand, and that's why I tell people, you know what? Don't worry about what they say. Don't worry if they call you racist or whatever. You do you. Because it's got an important fight.
Man.
That important fight don't need pussies to be standing behind things saying, "Oh, he said a hurty word." Let's go. We just go forward. This is what they're doing, and when we can get these little bits of them being themselves, not nothing else, late at night, just being themselves, especially talking to a white person as well, because that white person will feel, even though, Taffy ain't no pussy, right? He will give as much as anything else. It's difficult when he talks, when black people are talking about how he's oppressing, or his skin could be oppressing them. Because it's difficult because you don't want to come across racist. Because you already know these are racist mentality. So you're like, shit, what can I say? And that's why I have these conversations. And that's why I say about the media, why do they always have people like Iman Ayrton on Talk TV? They have her on Talk TV with a white guy. Why? Have two blacks. That's it. Have them both on and see how racist, right, the Marxist will get. It's simple. That's why they don't have it, because they understand how racist the Marxists get.
Got mix in him. So how do you expect him to feel? I actually think he's right on this one. And I don't care whether Buddha thanks me for it or not. Because he probably won't. He'll probably say I've made it worse for him or something.
This is...
Boy, online, that's wild, yeah, and that's for a different stream, I think. Do you know what I mean? Because I don't even know what these ones are, but that's wild still. That's mad. I want to know more.
But the truth is, he's saying the truth, isn't he? You're a nasty piece of shit for what you said. And there's no other way to read those words. This is what I'm talking about. Watch this woman. She's very sly with how she does it.
You know what I mean?
No,
I don't know.
We're having the conversation. And this is what I'm trying to say. I'm going to come back and we're going to play it. You know what I mean? Because
it doesn't always come out tidy in the chat, and that. When you're trying to chat it out in the chat, it doesn't. You can't really say it tidy. Right?
He was on the panel. Yes, and I said a bad product. So what? What the? Hold on a minute. Listen, yeah, this is what I'm trying to say. You're a little bit. You're in your feelings, man. Because okay, even if
they're going to say A-I-O-U, I'm just going to say yeah. Wait till it gets to 1,000, right? X is the one for streamers like us. That's why I say to the queen of YouTube, you've got to come across to it, because YouTube is throttling like anything. And when I don't stream much, I can still get decent numbers onto here. And my content, people, social media people would say is hard, let's just say. These people like Nine Ether and Lady G and Veli and all that would say that it's kind of extreme. But these people are the ones that are gaslighting, because these people are hiding their own extremities.
If I use the word byproduct, it's not wrong. By, if you know by, and it's not even by Y, it will be B-I actually, Buddha. If you're going to be technical, it would be B-I, because the by would be pertaining to two.
Right, we've heard this, yeah? Byproduct. She's saying it as a fact, and she's going to use this to come back on herself. Byproduct as a fact. I can show you time and time and time again when she has called me, her personally, said that, you know, you don't understand English or you got to use these words or whatever. Right. So byproduct. Let's just see. Right. Let's just see how. Byproduct or byproduct. Right. Let's just see. Oh no, I did it wrong there. I did it wrong.
Is this so? Are people making streams?
Let me get it out on it, and then I can do it. Yeah? You're just about it wrong. Carry on with this one.
6-pack man.
Oh shit! Is that on there? Oh no, it doesn't show.
Looks like
right. I've got it. Let me just.
I'm saying to you, myself by product. So what you need to do now, you're in your fucking feelings. Is
wow.
You need to change that BY to a BI. That's the first thing you need to do. Because if you're gonna quote me, you need to quote me correctly. Buddha, yeah, and
she thinks this makes her look good. Does she think this makes her have the upper hand or something?
Right, people. She said, if you've got to do it,
Danny, what the fuck are you? This is
you've got to say it's the byproduct.
Look
right?
at him, like, what are you doing, man?
Let's just see
Danny,
if the BI. Oh man, why is it not sharing? Why won't you share this screen? Right, let's go back. I don't know what's going on with this thing. Probably now I've said that X is the good one. I'll probably be taken down off of X. Let me just get this. I can't get this stream
thing.
Why?
Because right now, all I'm seeing is a woman that wants everyone to feel sorry for her, but doesn't care about anyone else's feelings.
So change it to BI, brethren, because it makes a big difference. Yeah? Bye. BI.
Bye.
Rachel, you have bi, what's the other word? Bisexual. Bi, whatever.
Bicycle.
Binary. Yeah? So what are you in your feelings about my youth?
Bicycle.
Google the meaning of what, you silly cunt. What are you talking about? You see? And this is what I mean about, anyway, let me not.
Bye.
Google. What do you want me to Google, Danny? Why you're in your about the word byproduct? Is that what you want me to fucking Google? Brethren, you're loose today, Buddha. But I knew you're loose today, but I'll come back and do a part 2.
I must admit I was a clown to be messing around, but that doesn't mean that you want to leave. But bye.
What I'm saying, but what do you mean? Is that, here comes fucking Diana. You get me? So,
either way, right? Byproduct, okay, is the BI, what she's trying to do, what she's trying to say. BI is BI. It doesn't exist, right? It doesn't exist in English, right? So that's number one, right? So you can't get away with, well, your terminology was different. And a byproduct is a waste of that product. You see, like if I'm cutting up wood, the byproduct is the sawdust. Yes, we can use the sawdust, but technically, really, you're not going to collect the dust if you don't want to. You don't need it for something. So, for when they say to me, you can't call yourself half caste, make a big thing out of it and go on 9ether's channel, right? On her YouTube. 9ether 99. And you can look in 2 days, right? She's going to take them down probably 2 days. It's a 12-hour stream, 11 hour 59 or whatever, of the stuff that I say, of my videos, of all of that, trying to say how incorrect it is, how I shouldn't be calling myself half caste because that says I'm inferior. Yet they go around talking about half caste babies as byproducts. Come on, so of course he's gonna be upset. You called him a byproduct. Of course he is.
Some fucking person that's under. You know what? I'm not even looking at you.
Papa Christian and I will allow Diana.
So Google byproduct. Why? So that's what your feelings in. That's what you're in your feelings about. The term byproduct. Brethren, you stay in your fucking feelings about the word byproduct, but I'll do.
Right. So she's saying you stay in your own lane about the byproduct, right? You stay in your lane about, but she has problems with half caste. These radical blacks. This is the one here. Just click on it. Just click on the YouTube. It goes straight to the YouTube. She can't block everyone. She can't take down put all the videos private. She probably has done. That's why she went off. But you're here. I'll talk directly to you, right? Afterwards, if we've still got time, you can jump on the chat. But I do tell people, and I will have to tell people to get the translator app out, or you can come and speak normally, because we don't deal with that, right? That's not how we're going to be dealing with stuff. I think it's right, but it's on private. You see this? So anyway, let's go back to the byproduct of a white person and same as a Meghan Markle interview. A white person and a black person has a baby. What are they going to have? They're going to have a half-caste baby, and that's going to be classed as a byproduct to these supremacists. Now, how is that disingenuous? That is your words.
You're actually. I will find the clip. And we will play it. No problem, man. You know what I mean? If that's really what you're fucking in your feelings about, Bridget, you stay there, man. Yeah, you stay in your feelings about that, man. I swear to God, you can.
You'll be friends. It's about you'll be friends tomorrow. Don't worry about it.
Nah. Because I've asked him about 3 times. He's put these little random things in the chat and all the rest of it. And this is what it's about. Make him go on, man. Make him go on, man.
I don't say that.
Okay, so if anyone understood the last 1 minute of that conversation, I've got people in here and saying that it's not understandable, but you just got to make it up. And again, here is another one saying, listen, can't say any coherent sentences, and that's the problem, and that is part of it as well, right? If I sit back as well, if I look at stuff, right? I've been looking at a lot of stuff recently.
Are you listening?
And people have been saying, right, okay, then cool. You wanna deport every single illegal, 100%. We're gonna deport.
Oh my God!
Put us in power. We'll clear the hotels within a week, right? Maybe not a week, but you know what I mean, right? So then, who else? And they're saying, well, you'll be taking rid of people who are here, born here, and all that. Yes, Antifa, they can all go, right? People who are here to destabilize the country from the inside, they can get deported. I don't care where they're going to go. They can go to a nice, sunny, colonialized island, and they can see actually these people actually like the fact that the British came here and made their lives a lot better. So we'll take them out, yeah? And other things as well, people who won't assimilate. And half of that is, right, when you have to bring in a different culture into your one sentence. You feel the need to talk patois or whatever. Cockneys can do it, right? Because Cockneys have been doing it for generations, and it's what a Cockney does, right? But I don't think you should be doing it because of this simple fact. It's a way of, when you're with white people, to distance yourself, to say, I'm different from you. Plain and simple. Cockneys do it as a way of life, as a tradition.
Oh my life.
Thing they've grown up
with. Are you hearing this?
You do it to make yourself different. If a Jamaican's there and he's coming here, right?
Wow.
Let him talk patois, 100%, because he's Jamaican.
Wow.
Right? That's how he talks. So he's not trying to make a difference. This is how he talks. He's come from Jamaica, and that's how he talks. So, you can't expect him to change a cultural thing, his cultural thing, 100% different. But I wouldn't expect their kids to be speaking patois halfway in their language. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But you know what? We need to start setting standards. And that's one of the standards that I would set personally.
Oh. You pay need to have a chat then, innit? You pay need to have a chat and fucking thing it out, innit?
Nah. Fuck that, man.
What do you mean? Sort it out, innit?
The bottom line is, Nines, you need to apologise like everybody else does when they say things in temper or whatever. But it sounds to me like you're fucking serious about it. That's what you actually think. It wasn't in an argument. It wasn't. It was when you was having a casual conversation and you said that. That's pretty sick. And if his feelings are hurt, I think you should apologise. Everybody else does. What, you think you're too big?
This is
like I got fucking shit going on with Seven. I got to sort it out. Like,
yeah.
I need to speak to Seven people. If you see Seven, and I need to speak to them.
He could have just jumped on, right? Because I asked him, jumped on and be like, nines, blah 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 blah. Instead, he done all that black bullshit and all that fucking radicalized talk bullshit. Fuck off, brethren. Yeah, idiot.
So I'm using the whole context wrong. We're just reviewing. We're not using anything wrong. But wait until we get to the next bit, and then we'll see what's wrong about that then.
Danny, this is a poor show, man. Go with them chatting brethren. Yeah.
But is there anything about butter that you do like?
Sorry?
Is there anything about butter you do like?
Listen, Taffy, there was no disliking thing, you know. We were having a conversation, and that's why later, well, it's not going to be later. I'll be watching football, and I'm already, you know what I mean? But my next show, we're going to talk about it. You know what I mean? Because Led Divine was here as well. You see what I'm saying to you? And we're going to deal with it, man. But if that is what you're out here carrying feelings about, you know what I mean? Over the word byproduct, then yeah.
Bye.
So that's the byproduct, yeah? This is the one with the byproduct. So when your mate comes in the room, right, and you start, let's get into some other stuff here. Let's just forward it off, right?
It's absolutely fine.
All right, let's listen to what she got to say, actually. Go.
Yo.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. So you're on the Blackity Black panel. What's up, man? What's this byproduct settings that you're in your feelings about, bro?
You see, you're so ignorant, right? This is the problem with you.
Right. So now she's speaking to the person who has the problem with her language. Right. So this is the way where you understand each other and you understand how it goes to each other, how the other person was triggered by what you say. Right. 100%. A lot of times these people come on my channels, right? And I'm just like, I've got no time for you at all, right? I don't really care what you're saying. Or if I'm on like another stream in, say, Australia, as I see Bogue and Brett in the chat, right? So if you're there and I don't like the people, I'm just not going to do the thing, right? So this is now, it was a mistake or it was a misunderstanding. And you see how this person who's going to say, listen, I don't like what you do. Listen to how Nines talks to him. And this is probably why a lot of black guys go with white girls. Woo! And then you're going to hear Lady G. Yeah, that's when it gets wild.
You think it's about you. I said it's about me. But you went on the defensive and like, oh, is that what you're in feelings about? Because I said that. Is that what I said? Is that what I actually said? It's a pointless endeavor me even being here trying to speak to you because you're so thick you can't even understand.
Hold a minute.
And it's not just me that's saying that. Yeah, you seem to think it's all about you. You. 9 for 9 for 9 for. That's all you think about. All you care about is Jupiter. In actual fact, you're identical to her. The way in which she portrays herself is how you portray yourself.
Oh, steady on, Buddha. Trying to balance it up now because you want to have a conversation with her. Steady on, boy. Me and Nynefa are nowhere near the same. Nowhere near. The only way that we're the same is that we're both loud. Other than that, not having it, mate. But I'll let you have a flyby because you're a bit emotional. You're emotional, didn't you? You're emotional. Go on, carry on.
Okay.
You can't see it.
Okay. So let's start there then, yeah? All right, cool. So when you said that, let's go through each one of your comments, yeah? Because you're saying I've made it all about me. So, all right, cool. So when you came in, what was the first thing you said? Can you remember?
No, I can't.
You can't remember the first comment you made?
Do you need to type it down? I said, no, I can't. Like, shall I repeat it again for you?
No, but
to write it down? Should I say any Ebonics? What do you want?
The thing is...
No, I can't remember.
The problem is, yeah, you can't remember what you said, but you've come in, your opening gambit is that it's all about me, this, that, rare. But so I'm like, cool. Do you remember your opening comment? You don't remember. Because at the end of the day, I'm responding to your comment, innit? Yeah? Now, you said something 2 or 3 times. I'm like, I was like, before I even said anything, I'm like, who is Buddha talking to? Like, who are you speaking to? Who are you speaking to? I dropped the link.
What makes you think I need to do anything you say? What makes you think you have any authority over me?
You just sound.
I have to respond to you. I have to go on your panel. Who do you think you are?
So now you sound silly. Now this is what I'm trying to say. You sound.
No,
silly.
you sound silly. You know when you go to get this delusion about you're a goddess. I am the Empress Goddess Nynaeve. Everyone must bow at my fucking. Get out of here, man. You're so simple.
Get it off your chest. Go on.
Buddha went and told her that he don't have to bow down to no one, and she ain't no goddess. I don't even know if he's trolling her at this point, but it's so fucking funny.
Fucking hell, Buddha, man. Get it off your chest, man. Go on.
Yeah, what off my chest? How many years have I put up with your fucking?
You see that as well. You see how it's going, how the disrespect's being spoken, and I'm on her channel with let's just say, so she's restreaming off of me, right? Instead of coming here really telling the people here, she's restreaming off of me. But that's good because I've got 37 in her block, and we got close to 400
about numbers.
Anyway, so yeah, this is the way that they're treating. This is the way that these radical blacks, and I can be more direct now that I know that the radical black crew is actually in the house listening in on the other stream, right? This is why black women, they talk to people the wrong way. Imagine that he's talking, having a concern, and she's talking to him in this way. That's mad. And then they will say that white women are taking black men. Again, using critical race theory, their type of victimhood that they installed into you. Using that to say that your issue, your attitude isn't actually wrong. It's white women stealing the men. Come on.
Derogatory behavior, the way in which you treat people of mixed heritage. How many years have I put with it? I'll give you a blind slide, right? When you allow, I came on here to speak, and you're just going to interrupt me because you cannot.
Because 1 second, Buddha. If you're gonna,
I just want to take this time because this is how they're going to try and spin it now, right? For the next 3 days on YouTube, this is how they're all going to try and spin it. All the Velis, all these people. Danny was using Buddha to do his own agenda. No, I'm exposing you and your attitude and the way you treat people and the way you treat black people, just same people that you're supposed to be saving. I'm here doing my little piece. My black white unite, my unite the kingdom, my make Christianity great again, right? That's what I'm doing. You seem to be saying you're doing one thing and then doing the exact other, gaslighting the nation and making sure that everybody has to bow down to what a black person says. It's not happening. We're a united nation. We are a nation that should be together. And the people who are disruptive inside, they've got to either stop or go. It's as simple as that. I don't care. I'm not one of these people with a little bit of, I don't really, this, that, and the other. I understand my own agenda. And my agenda is to make this kingdom united under the English rose.
Spaz out on me, yeah? Then you have to give context, right?
No one's spazzing out on nobody. I'm trying to make you understand, which is a very difficult thing to do.
So, Buddha, what have you heard? What have I said about mixed race people, Buddha?
Really? You really want to go there?
Yes.
Let's see. So when you refer to people, let's deal with what you done as a people, as opposed to people on your panel who mentioned certain words to me about me, and you've done nothing. Yet you'll scream and shout when someone on Jupiter's panel or Jupiter herself says the N-word. You jump up and down and scream and shout. No. Okay. All right. Yeah. No. Of course. You want to mute me, don't you?
I want you to tell me what me 9 Ether 99 has said about mixed race people. That's
what he did say though was he was going to tell you about you. He's going to tell 9 Ether 99 about her. Doesn't matter what it was. He's about to say, and you're stopping him and saying, "Do it this way." Mad.
That's where I want you to start.
Yeah, I know what you want, but what you want and what I will tell you is two separate things. I don't yield to your demands. So, okay, understand that.
But Buddha, hold on a minute. So you're trying to chastise me for what other people have said to you.
Remember, this is your panel.
Okay? Are you trying to chastise
Yes, I am.
me?
The answer is yes.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Okay. So when somebody comes on your panel and start using the N-word towards any one of your guests, you're going to jump up and down, you're going to scream and shout, and you're going to cuss. When Jupiter does it, you scream, jump and hop and skip and do all kinds of fuckery. Yeah, when she says it, you jump up and down. When somebody does it on your own panel, you're quiet. You're in the kitchen. Oh, I didn't hear that. Anyway, let's put that aside.
Agree. But just remember, Buddha, I've never actually insulted anybody who hasn't insulted first.
No,
okay?
Boy.
And I've apologized when I've gone too far.
Boy.
This woman needs to apologize to you. You know it. I know it. Like you said, I've never insulted you.
Are you mad?
So go on, carry on.
Let's put that aside. We can say that, you know what, you didn't do that. It's not your fault. You can't control to other people. Let's put that aside.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And that's not the first instance either. Okay, cool. When I asked you to moderate it several times, you've done nothing.
I've done nothing.
Never mind. You've done nothing. You've done nothing.
Okay, because we're gonna play the show. But
all right, you will play it back. Same like Divine said some shit, and she's not gonna go get the recording. I'm gonna go get. Hold on, wait. In the actual stream, she said that I said certain things, and she went back to go get it. And guess what? We're still waiting for it. Okay, cool. All right, let's put that aside. What did you, Nynefa, say? You used the word byproduct.
Yes.
Spelled with a B-I.
Yeah.
I beg you Google it.
Why do I need to Google it? I know what bi means, Buddha.
All right, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll Google it and I'll post in the back chat. Let's see if you'll share the screen.
Buddha, what do you understand by the word bi? Buddha, what do you understand by the word bi?
Right, this is the thing, right? It's been an hour already. It's been an hour, and we know the premise of it now. We know the thing now, yeah? It's been an hour. Let me get to another part of it as well, because this is important. I haven't got a lot of time. I've got to do something in a little while, but let me just get to the good thing, right?
Not juicy enough.
So that's clearly untrue.
Juicy.
Rich Porter, where is Rich Porter now? Okay. When you say go and address the people that cause these problems or issues I have, that's why I'm here. Yeah. Because it's Nynefa's panel where I jump on, where I hear these words being thrown about, left, right, and center, like it's nothing, like it's okay. It's not okay. I'm here to tell you it's not okay. So there's two things I can do: not come on this panel at all, and leave your black panel, because clearly I'm not black enough, or come and address it. So I came to address it. When certain words get moved upon and said on panels that I take offense from those words, it's for me to stand up and address those words. And
100% on this comment, they're segregationalists. They are. So when a lot of people, William Wilberforce tried all to get everyone to end slavery and to be abolitionist, whatever it is.
Daddy, this is foolish.
These people still want to live in segregation, and that's what critical race theory does to you.
Man.
Critical race theory says that we want a black area, we want an area to reflect, we want an area here so we can understand black heritage. But then when I look at what's his name? Who's that terrorist? What's that terrorist guy's name?
Yeah, this is foolishness, Danny.
The one who's become the president, Nelson Mandela. So when I look at Nelson Mandela, who did all he could to stop a segregation system, he had people left, right, and center marching up and down every single thing, like they're doing now with the Pali Nazis. What they're doing now, they're saying, we've got to stop all these types of oppression, and that people went out and stopped the separation, the the black areas, the white areas, the black toilets, the sitting on the front of the bus, Rosa Parks, all these people. And now these people now, the neo-Marxist blacks, right? These are the ones who are bringing all this stuff back. Everything that was being fought for, they're bringing it back. And yet, I try too hard. I'm not even trying at all. I'm just showing the truth.
Here I am. But apparently, I should go to Jupiter and have an argument with her, even though she's not the one using those words. It's being said over here.
Nah, she only uses nigger.
What? I think that's Lady G there. And first thing she says is the M word. Hang on a minute. These are the same people who will be saying, don't use the M word, right? So, do you know what I mean? But this is what I'm saying to people, right? This is why they're gaslighting. They say the queen of YouTube, Jupiter. They say that she's this big racist. She's a granny Nazi. She's all these things, right? When me and her don't even get on, like with she has opinions that I would never hold, right? Our ideology is not the same yet. They all say that this one radicalizes me, right? It's crazy. This is how they gaslight, right? This is what they are doing. And they're doing it from the universities. And we're going to have a little announcement before I go about universities and about what we're doing as well with the Peter Cardwell. Because that was important. Dan Wooten yesterday puts it up, puts up her Based. If you got the thing, go to Based and Bougie. B-O, I'll put in the text. Go and subscribe to her. She's up and coming, man. She's one of the people who have been through the critical race system. She has been forced to be victimized. And she's come out and said, this is all nonsense. So that the first thing. So
and
this is roll the tape.
Yeah, a lot of this even started from my stream on the
all these other words, the ones that don't affect you because you're not one of us, because you're not black like us. You can do that. And that's the problem you have, people. Now, because you're not a nigger, a black man like the rest of us.
Right, and on art, swear down. Right, I have never once called either of these women the M word. Never. Never, ever. Stop lying.
Why are you including yourself in this?
That can't be mixed race today, white tomorrow, fucking Chinese the next day, Mauritian the next fucking day, African the next day. No. We get one option. We're niggers, yeah? Niggers. So when she's flinging out these words...
Again, it's sad with Lady G. And she knows what the G is. I know it's D here, but she knows what the G is. So with her... She has a problem. Listen, she's very, very victimized. She suffers from it a lot. She's been indoctrinated by these people. It's when you don't think for yourself this happens. This type of anger, these types of horror.
Yeah, I've been saying for a little while that we're living in this Uno reverse racism world. Yeah, it's crazy because because the people that were championing racist thoughts or whatever are now trying to act like they was Martin Luther King, they was Malcolm X, they was Rosa Parks at the back of the bus. What? You're all right, bro. Hey, Danny Roscoe, you get out of here, bro, man. You was never trying to get equality for black or white people, because black or white unite did never equal equality for black people and white people to be on the same footing. Yeah, your shit was 1 foot is on the black man's back, the other foot's just floating in there. He's mad. Like, come on, man. On the real, Danny Roscoe could never be trying to act like he was on some Rosa Parks shit, man. Come on, be real. He didn't say that, man. That's crazy, cuz. Come on, man. Danny Roscoe. No way. The blacks. That Danny Roscoe. Yeah, complaining about flipping. This is bad. This is just the remix of the remix. That's what I'm trying to tell you, cuz. Right now, it's just the Uno reverse one. Yeah, where everything's just trying to turn itself inside out. It's crazy, cuz. Uno reverse racist means that the people that are barling about racism right now are the actual racists. Like Danny Roscoe classes himself as far right. Danny Roscoe moves with Paul Golding from the fucking Britain First Party. What are you talking about? And now he's telling us about he's campaigning for black equality, black and white. You shut up, man. Behave yourself. No way, bro. That's not what he's campaigning for. Listen, yeah. Paul Golding ain't campaigning for that. Yeah, Britain First. That's not part of his manifesto. No black and white unite or black people treated equally or whatever. So, you man are crazy, cuz. I can't believe it, cuz. That's mad. Yeah, it's crazy, fam. Like, man's really trying to go on like he's Malcolm X out here, cuz. Yeah, and he's trying to bring some. It's crazy, cuz. Alright, man. You can keep playing nice, man. I'm just surprised that at the cheek, I'm gonna call it. It's not even bravado, it's the cheek.
How can you be surprised, bro?
No, I'm saying I'm surprised at the cheek, yeah? That you can, it's like, bro, do you not think that we've seen or we've actually spoke to you before? We've actually spoke to you before, bro. Like, you can't play that game and try and pretend to be some activist that's campaigning for equal rights out here. Nah, that's mad. That's crazy.
It's not even about it. It's just propaganda, isn't it? It's just straight out propaganda. No different to when he done the video about the Windrush and all the rest of it. He just uses.
This brother's got videos of Enoch Powell being a great dude on his channel, telling us about black and white unite. Man, shut Danny, shut up, bro. Get out of here with that bullshit, bro. That is straight ass. You are chatting shit of the highest order. You've got some rivers of blood and black and white unite, yeah? But shut up, bro, man. You like what? Seriously? Really? Come on, man. This can't be serious.
This is where we are, though, Biggie, man. Unfortunately, it's wild, but we're seeing it live and direct in 4K, as they say, man.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Yeah, obviously, you can't take that seriously. Like, that's actually a joke, man. You have to laugh at that, like, brother. Come on, be real, brother. You was talking like literally last summer. Yeah, you was talking about rivers of blood speeches and blah blah blah. Yeah, now today you're telling us about did you hear what she said? She said nigger. It's like, what? You alright, bro? This is crazy, cuz. He's mad still. Crazy still. It's crazy.
I mean, the more interesting thing is, do you know what I mean? And obviously it's a tactic and what, you know what I mean? But the way in which they've even tried to lump you in, you know what I mean, where it's very obvious that all our politics don't marry up and whatever, you know what I mean? But because you put certain things under the spotlight.
You know why, yeah? Because man stick to the G block, innit? Like I noticed when he was going at his rant, yeah, he said something about you and your block, yeah. He wants to try to get me involved. He wants me to get in his 5-on-5 debate together.
Oh, right.
Man will smack that brother. Find out, cuz, man. Like, I will slap stuff for your head tops open, bro. Like, what you have to do, you can't just say, well, we're just gonna have to unless we're just having a freestyle discussion, then it's just a freestyle discussion, innit? Yeah. Then
well, it didn't really work out too well last time, did it? From what I remember.
Hello? If it's just gonna be a freestyle discussion, yeah, then it's a freestyle discussion, innit? Yeah. And it's still gonna be a slaughter, cuz, because you know we're just gonna run the court case. We're gonna run P-word. We're gonna run backward barbarians. What's backward barbarian? Yeah. You got these Africans sitting next to you on the panel that are gonna tell you that it's cool to tell them, man, that they come from a backward barbarian place. Yeah. This is the actual craziness about this shit. It's actually mad. Sorry, let me get out this lane, bro. Yeah, bro, it's mad still, man.
I think he's
and wait, hold on.
now.
Even the man's calling himself coconut. The brother calls himself the coconut and all that, yeah?
Because that's when you get to the truth. Like now, they can actually speak the truth and they won't tell you.
I failed to see how she gave you an identity problem. I don't have an identity problem. I'm quite cut.
Oh, yeah, go on. Yo, Buddha, I know you're listening, brother. Yeah, go on.
What's my man on though? Because I swear that my man's got a new stream called The Two Coconuts. So
I know, that's what I was trying to say. He entitled
weird. He's a weird guy. Yeah, it's a weird youth still.
All right, let me see
So when I'm saying, yo, why are you giving yourself the label of the old school racist labels and not giving yourself the updated titles to put some respect on your mix or whatever? But he's like, man, I'm half caste. All that sort of talk there. Yeah, but then it's just strange, isn't it? Like, so
it's confused, isn't it? Really, it's just the long and short of it. It's a confusion. He's just talking absolute confusion, man. It is what it is, man.
He's confused on still. Yeah. This black and white unite that my man's talking about is some bullshit, bro. Yeah. He means black lick fucking man's bottom. While fucking man just sit on your back and ride you about like a fucking horse. You get me? Fuck. Some idiot. Choked him, cuz. Unite. No, bro. Equality means we start on an equal playing field. No, you could just box me about.
Exactly.
Fuck that, man.
Well, that's the same thing I say about the Grandam minute. As long as you are, you know what I mean, being good Negroes, it's all good. Once you don't step out the box, you know what I'm wrong. You'll become steroid users, rapists, murderers, and
drug dealers, all sorts.
You know what I mean? These are facts. It's not even things. Yo, Bedouin, maybe we need to go over to X, you know, Biggage as well. Man. Get me?
We see it down at X, yeah. There are a couple X panels and that. Twitter Spaces, they used to be called.
Yeah, Twitter maybe so, man. Yeah. Look like that's where the propaganda is for him, so might have to quell some of the propaganda.
All right, X is on its way out though, man. Blue Sky's taking over X soon still. You know what I mean? X soon done.
So what? My man just spent how much billion on something that's on its way out?
Well, he ruined it, innit, man? He just turned it into some fucking far right white supremacist spot. He jigged the algorithm, so his tweets are always at the top, and no one can't beat his shit. It's like, brother, I thought you said you wanted a place where, like a centrist platform where the left and right and the centrists are held to account or something like that. I thought it was one of them ones, but it's ended up being. That's why they're calling him a apartheid Clyde, the space Karen. You hear me? The man's always bitching on his own platform. So, he's liking AFD posts. Like AFD posts. AFD is the party, I think, of one of the Nazis' granddaughters or something like that. Yeah. Jack Dorsey and them man there that made Twitter, made Blue Sky still. So, jeez. Yo, man like EIE, you know.
ESL.
Imagine. EIE should jump on Danny Roscoe's and have a chat with him still, that would be funny.
Yeah, you can duck and dive, dodge the bullet, because it don't lick you, but guess what, pussy? It lick us. So when you're here now talking to us, talking about, well, shit done nothing to me. Of course it ain't you because you're not a nigga like the rest of us. But the rest of us, it does affect. Yeah, the rest of us, it does. When she's dragging up our pick-me them, it don't affect you. When she's calling up fucking man as rapists and them shit there and having man present their documents, it...
None of your business either. Me and what's his...
I don't know if people can see. Listen,
God.
I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try for you. Let me get rid of this one.
Hey, pause. Nice. Imagine there's so much different accusations of different people that you've tried to make up lies about. Now you confused up which fucking hell, which lie have I had to apologize to make up?
But it says there subtitles, closed captions are not available, so you're just gonna have to try and understand the words that are being said. But let's roll it.
His name.
You people are saying X, Y, and Z. Maybe it's because he's a byproduct, and these people don't like anyone who's got a bit of white in them because obviously they are the ones that are going to be less oppressed because that's what they've been. You know, black is beautiful. Black is the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. When you ask these supremacists, would you go with a white person? No. This is why these conversations are being had. They want to save their lineage, but you say to a white person, yo, I'm only going to date white people because I'm going to save my lineage. I want my bloodline to be pure. They're going to say it's a big fat racist. These blacks, they say it all the time. Every time you give them the opportunity, they'll say it. So this is probably why they don't like somebody who is of a byproduct, half caste, whatever.
This brother chats so much shit, man. I don't know when anyone's made any of these claims that he's even talking about. He's just another liar. Like, he's basically Jupiter's son.
That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying, man.
Some lying cunt.
Script for script, man. Script for script, man.
Somebody else hasn't got my views, right?
Just making shit up, bro. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna. Where's the integrity, boy? Fuck it.
These times here, Jupiter got confused on who she accused of rape. She's accused so much dudes of saying they want to grape her. Till she even got to the man wanted to mind grape her. It's mad. So Danny's chatted so much shit. We don't even know what he's talking about.
Hold on. I'm just writing in this chat, man.
So he's saying that you lot are racist because if you said that you don't want to sleep with a white dude or whatever. But any of the white dudes that said they don't want to sleep with black women are not racist or whatever. It don't even make sense. Either everyone's racist or no one's racist, isn't it? You know what I'm saying?
This is what I'm saying. He's just another emotional. I'm not being funny. These persons are emotional. You see what I'm saying to you? And they've got, you get me? Like, it is what it is, man. It just is what it is, man. Because like I said, when we play over the Buddha thing, yeah, you're going to see it for what it is, man. Like, seriously. And like I said, Buddha, I know you're out here listening, bro. But yeah, it's all right, man. That's how it go, man. You know, we're used to it anyway. You know what I mean? But Lord have mercy, man. Yeah, fuck you now, fam. Yeah. Anyway, let's have a...
Because he's got white in him, and they will just say that's disgusting.
Wow.
Yet they say to you people, they say you're the ones who are racist.
Wow.
You're the gaslighters.
Wow.
And you're the one who's trying to oppress these. I beg to differ.
Ain't Buddha mixed with Asian?
Buddha, what have I called you?
Anyway, guys, you know what?
Nice,
I feel like this.
No. Yeah, listen. Danny,
pause.
Danny.
Like, ain't what does mixed with Asian like?
Yeah, he's Creole and all that.
Black and Asian.
Yeah.
So
he's tried.
You see what it is, yeah? That's what it is, yeah? It's because he wants it to be a thing on attack on white people or whatever. How trying to make it whatever angle he's trying to bring it off. So it's like, these black supremacists are trying to attack white people. Well, you white people need to stand with me so we can go and get them, sort of thing. Yeah.
No, he's definitely doing a Danny Tomo type of speech. He's definitely trying to, arouse his people there and all the rest of it, man. And like I'm saying, like, big up to him, man. And obviously he's using Buddha to do it without knowing the truth. But this is what they do. It's propaganda at its finest, man. But this is nothing that we are surprised of. You see what I'm saying to you? But he's doing it. He's just, and the thing is, he's using Gummy's stream. So obviously, a lot of it is going to be her interpretation, this, that. I mean, there's no integrity in what they do. So it just proves once again what we've been saying all along, man. You get what I'm trying to say to you?
I promoted your channel though, so, you might get a couple new ears.
I don't want these fucking people on my channel, bro.
You might get a couple new ears, you know what I mean?
These fucking people on my channel, man.
I'm saying Tommy Robinson might be listening.
You're funny.
Yeah.
That means the whole wing could be listening then, boy.
Yeah,
the whole G wing.
Yo, that it definitely made man get rushed for. Trust me.
Come out as big. I mean, I don't know. This other, obviously he's trying. I mean, this is the same thing he done last time anyway. He just uses content to
go on Chaotic Truths. He's often on at night time. Yeah, I'll get
these quite Chaotic Truths. He's quite good as well. So I get everyone to go onto it. The first thing I went on there to see the videos, the very first words I heard this guy say was.
But you see as well why this is a long thing, yeah, because he's just the thing is, she's done it, so he has to do it as well. But you see, they always stop at the place that provides even more context, you with me, to the actual conversation and what's going on, you know what I mean? And just obviously head over to the salacious bits, this, that, and the other, you know what I mean?
But, what are you going to explain to fucking Jupiter and Danny Roscoe? What are you explaining to them?
No, but I'm just trying to highlight.
No explanations. Fuck how you take it. Whether you like it or you dislike it. Don't fuck yourself, innit?
No, absolutely. But the point I'm making, though, yeah, is that if you, I hear that, but if you're gonna review a thing, innit, at least review the thing in all its context, innit? Gummy will just hear something and then hear something that she wants to remark on, and then just do that, innit? So you don't even catch the gist of the stream. And unfortunately, this is what's going to be happening again. You know what I mean?
So what, though, man? Let them do that, man.
You
know what it is, yeah? It's good, innit? Because, like, what is going to happen here is they're going to keep reviewing your shit or whatever, and it's just going to send people over there like this. It works the other way around as well, though. So you have to keep reviewing their shit. That's why it's like I might reply to your shit or whatever, and then just crack on with whatever videos I'm playing, because it's like a reverse promotion.
No, man, I ain't fucking bothered. I just wanted to hear what the fucking you understand? I don't give a fuck about all that. Like I told you, I don't want them people over my sides. This is fucking bad enough because it is just from fucking yesterday, you know what I mean? But we are where we are, man. You know what I mean? We are where the fuck we are. But let's have a listen still. But I'm still gonna play the other stream from.
Have you ever heard of a Jamaican astronaut? That just blows my mind. I haven't. There isn't one. So you know why. But yeah, go to him. He's probably good. Say Dupe sent you, because I haven't actually listened to any of his stuff yet. So let's go to this.
Jamaican national.
Or someone, one of my mods, get in the link.
So behind with the chats as well. So
it's a good channel. You'll like it. And tell them Jupiter sent you over there. He knows me. I get on all right with him. I go over there sometimes. But Banksy knows it. But I sent Banksy over there. Banksy went over there speaking to him quite a lot, and he ended up in the Telegram group with him. So just go over there and say Jupiter said to come over, that you have good conversations. I think you'll really do well there, Danny, and you might actually make some connections as well. Yeah.
Oh, I think
so. Apparently, it might be in the genes. Then, if it says here, especially with one of her parents being Guyanese and one Jamaican, I'm sure David Lammy is one of these byproducts. I'm pretty sure, but you know.
So then, what's the problem?
Maybe there's something in that gene.
This has been traumatic, you know. Like I've been called a pussy. Been called all of these things here. Clearly, I'm not wanted here. Clearly, I'm not wanted here. My presence isn't welcome. So I'll bid you good day, and I'll answer. Thank you very much. Take care.
See, they run him out. They run out a black man.
Wow.
The same way they run out all their husbands. Yeah. Wow. I'm telling you, there's a reason behind it.
Wow.
It's a DNA reason, or it's a reason of we've been listening it all the lives, right? People are saying we're not having this.
Wow.
So she just run him out. He just wanted to say, listen, don't call me or don't use the word byproduct. I don't like it. Whether you like the fact that he used it or not, it doesn't make no difference. Don't use it.
Wow.
They just run him. They run him out.
Wow.
That's it. Now they're gonna bitch because they know that he's listening.
Wow. Some bitch ass move. Wow. He's actually turned into a wow. Bitch. Yeah. And
he's turned into a bitch because he didn't want them to say this.
Wow.
Come on. It's the same thing as what they've been saying. I can give you 100 streams of the radical black saying that we shouldn't be doing this, and he was like, come on, man. Man, you know what? That's not even an issue.
Wow.
To you, it's an issue.
They're tucking you
want to
up
get
here,
it done.
boy.
I don't think it's an issue if a black sells you from Africa.
They are
sells you your ancestry from Africa. 400 years later, you're here now and you're crying that you've got no history of an original name back 400 years ago. I don't think that's an issue, but some people do. So you got to kind of understand it a little bit and then tell them how it's stupid. But they don't even do that. They just say, yo, it's stupid. You're a bitch. Go. Makes him feel like this big. You're not listening to him. Yet they're claiming that nobody listens to them.
Wow.
Funny that, isn't it?
Yeah, can you pause for a sec?
And you know the reason why he has to run? The reason why he has to run, Buddha, is because you know that I'm not
strange. He's talking about his own experience.
You know that. That's why when I keep asking you, you keep changing the fucking subject.
Yeah.
Because I've not called you nothing derogatory regarding your mixed race status and all the rest of it. You see what I'm saying to you?
Listen, sis, you were talking in context, and all you were basically trying to show him is like, listen, you're a byproduct. This is basically like a casualty of war. Straight up.
Danny Roscoe talking about Danny Roscoe.
Fucking racist.
See that piece there? Yeah? That was Danny Roscoe talking about Danny Roscoe. Right there.
It's the truth. That's the truth. Let's it roll this because I'm running out of time. We've got to get
no, you want to be white? You go to a white woman. What you mean? Because I pulled you up for your racism, you horrible, spiteful cunt. And 8 years I've had you two on my tail because of it. Danny, well done that you went over there. You'll really like it.
You've got a byproduct. That's what it is. Your parents decided to get
how by gaslighting. Just put the example in there, right? I'm not saying X, Y, Z. I just want to know what you feel I'm gaslighting. And then I might be. And I can learn something. Or it probably is not. But put it in the comment what you think I'm gaslighting about.
There. Oh, by the way, Danny, I don't know if you caught it, but according to Nines, you've been radicalised, and I think she suggested you've been radicalised by 2 grannies. I don't know what 2 grannies that might be.
See? I can't be radical on my own because I'm not a radical black, right? Because I'm not coming out saying I'm not to be like they come out. In fact, every better than Miss Ayton. Honestly, if I supported it all, and that's what they hate. They hate that I have my ideology, I have my thoughts that are my own, that are not done by anyone, and they can't stand that. Because if I can do it,
I can convince other people the way they're feeling.
Hey, Nines, can you pause it a sec though?
I'm listening on my. I'm actually typing to this fucking dickhead, man. He's a liar.
Forget about his stream though, man. He's not gonna let you on the panel. That's
no,
how
I'm
you
not
know.
even trying to get on the panel, man. But
yeah,
he's
but
lying.
he's just begging
he's
for.
Another one.
He's just begging. He's attention whoring. He's just attention whore, and he's just lying out of his ass. Why is he? Why?
Lying out.
Why do you have to? Yeah, but why? This is the whole thing about having an argument with these fucking far right lunatics. Yeah, and this is why I keep saying they're lunatics. The level of proof that you have to bring to make a point against them just lying and chatting shit is mad. It's crazy. So now you have to bring all these different streams of where you never said this, all this different evidence of this not happening and so and so, just because these men want to lie.
They're lying in as he's speaking. He's remixing. He just heard Buddha run, yeah. Buddha, you just heard Buddha bitch out and run, and he's turned that into I've run Buddha, and then he's then made it into black women or running. You get me? So. This is why my other stream is going to get done in it, because both him and Buddha are just displaying their own emotional trauma as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, if we want to be fucking technical about it. You see what I'm saying to you? But we'll get into it. Yeah, we'll get into it. Get me? But as per normal, somehow me, the black woman's left holding the blame. And in real life, as a black woman, we have absolutely nothing to do with it. In real life, this is crazy. But yeah, I'm getting all the heat. It's hilarious, but this is where it is still, man. This is where, but like I said, I'm gonna play it, man, because and remember, this all started off by Buddha asking me if I would love my mixed race child. Yeah, but they've all glossed over all of them. So
yeah, you know what it is, yeah? Your and Buddha's argument, yeah. I don't think that you knew the dictionary definition of byproduct.
No,
the
but
way
listen,
that Buddha, wait, hold on. Let me finish here. I don't think that when you were saying this word, but now, if you know that they just tried to hang on to one single word. Yeah, so they tried to hang on to this byproduct word. So I don't think that you were saying, when you were saying byproducts, the definition of byproducts, because number one, when you started to explain to him what you was talking about the second time round, you didn't even spell it the way that it's spelled.
But I said that
in the dictionary definition.
I started the conversation like that. I said, don't even come up here using the word BY. I said that from the very beginning. Yeah, listen, you get me? I said BI, and then I even broke it down. Do you know what BI means? Do you know what BI do?
That's what I was saying now. I feel that obviously your own Buddha's arguments that more on just misunderstanding of what he was saying or whatever, like. But still, like,
it's not even a miss. It's just him wanting to be. It's
a misunderstanding of words, I think. Still.
Yeah, it is, but it's not. It's that, but really, he's in his feelings over EIE. We already established it when he came on the panel and I asked him. You get me? I asked him, so you're really trying to bag me up because of EIE, and he's trying to basically say, because it's my panel. But I'm like, you two are two grown men going at it. Because remember, and this is what I'm trying to say, I'm going to have to play the thing, But remember, Buddha, and you know that this stream was all on the fucking critical race theory stream, Matty. But I don't know if you remember, right? But Buddha was giving off certain vibrations about fucking, you know what I mean? About he's done it. Do you remember the whole bank scenario? And how he thinks that, you know what I mean, certain black people are too whatever and blah 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 blah. And do you remember all of that? That's why it has to get played. You get me? So there was already a vibration between him and EIE and whatever anyway. And not just him and EIE, because there was other people on the panel as well. Like, we're gonna have to play it, man. It is what it is, man. You get me? Because yeah, he was doing his thing as well. Because there was definitely, and that's what I'm trying to say, there was definitely them right wing moves in terms of like belittling the way people speak, or belittling the way people act and all the rest of it. You know what I mean? He was on them ones.
You know what? You know what? Some of these men in the chat are fucking pussies, yeah, and you can suck your mum. Like, don't ask me no fucking questions about that, innit? Suck your mum, you pussy. Dickhead.
But what it does
described
do,
their children as byproducts. It wasn't me, bruv. So behave yourself. Fucking ask me
no
questions.
No, but not only that. No, look at the this and this is why I'm saying that these people are actually disgusting, because, like I say, yeah, they can't just take the truth and deal with that. They have to put
this is why these men actually piss me off.
My man has to add weight.
They do this fucking lying shit, bruv, and that actually, you know, that actually proper pisses me off, bruv.
They are, man. They're very disingenuous. They're not even true,
disingenuous, dishonest pieces of shit. Yeah, you fucking dickhead. Yeah, you, bruv, man. Suck your mother, man, you dickhead. Yeah, find a piece where I describe my children as byproducts. Yeah, if you do, yeah, I'll take back the suck your mother, innit? Yeah, until then, suck your mother forever, innit, you dickhead. Fucking idiot. Stop fucking lying, man, dickheads. You man are just lying pieces of shit, man. Yeah. That's why I just started badding you man up on the panel thing and all that, man. But it's like, bro, you man chat shit, bro. And that's straight pussy, bro. I don't fucking come around there and chat shit and lie, bro. I feel like you're not gonna get checked on your life. Shut up, bro. Yeah, man, trust me, none of these men don't deserve one speck of respect, bro. Fucking pussies, bro. Trust me. You man alright, man. You're dickheads, bro. You're fucking spasticated weirdos. Thinking they can tell you about anything. Shut up, man.
Yeah, sorry. I'm trying to fire off a fucking email. I'm telling you, man.
Yeah,
but
listen, yeah.
Oh, go on.
Like, I keep trying to tell you, man, innit? Like, stop relaying messages about what dumbass Jupiter with her massive head and her extremely small brain is saying. Because I actually don't give a shit, cuz. Like, Jupiter is a top tier spastic. High level blue bus window licking spastic. Like, so it's literally not an argument or even a point that she could make that would be interesting. You give two shits about Jupiter, man. Spastic fucking opinions. You can feel good about things. I never called anyone that, man. I don't think about it. This is why you man are dishonest pieces of shit. Straight dishonest pieces of shit. I even said when Nynefa was saying byproduct, I don't even think that she meant the dictionary definition of byproduct. For instance.
Yeah, but they don't want to hear all that though,
that it was supposed to be spelled. So that's why these men are actual dishonest pieces.
This is what I'm saying, though, Biggage, and that's why I'm even saying. That's what I said to them. Like, that's why that's the worst part of it, because I broke it down. I broke down the spelling. I said I gave examples, because you got bisexual, you got by whatever, which just means two. It's a very simple thing, you know what I mean? But obviously, because that's not salacious enough, they got to run and do their thing. But that's fine, because at the end of the day, it's not at my expense. You get me? You know what I mean? It's not at my expense.
Yeah, it's dishonest cunts, man.
This is what Buddha wanted. You know what I mean? He wanted to make a big deal about, so he's got it now.
Hey, wait, hold on a sec, yeah. Get a video of Babs McKay on the screen and look at that fucking disabled, pension-riddled, prescription drug yellow-toothed fucking goblin chatting shit, bro, about anyone being spasticated. Brother, you're on prescription drugs and you use a walking stick. Go the fuck yourself, man. Fuck out of here calling anyone disabled. You're actually disabled. Fucking idiots, man. You don't deserve 1 ounce of respect. You deserve 100% disrespect. Fucking spastic cunts. None of you deserve 1 ounce of respect. You deserve 100% disrespect. You alright? Idiots. This little spastic yellow-toothed goblin chatting shit. You alright, bro? Get out of here, man. Fucking overdose on your prescription. Yeah, man. Nice. You should know so none of these cuts. No respect. Fuck all of them. They could pop their souls 20 times over. Yeah. Yeah, it's hard knock life now, yeah? Yeah, man. Time for skin to get bust open, cuz. How you mean? Idiots. And these little spazzes have been talking like they've been bad on panel for God knows how long. I left you little mugs to chat your shit, cuz, man. Shut up. Idiots. These half-dead cunts with fucking ailments trying to tell us anything. Where are you alright, bro? Up here, man. You literally can't even take 10,000 steps a day. So why the fuck should we even listen to anything that you're saying? Nothing that fucking Jupiter could bring to any panel would bring any fruit to any fucking discussion of whatever. So fuck them, man. None of them deserve any respect, an ounce of respect, or even any time speaking about these cunts. They're some of the dumbest cunts in the world. You know what I mean? Idiots. Like straight idiots. So fuck every last one of them.
They decided, and this is what I keep telling him, we don't create these problems. I would understand it if we were out here having mixed race children and then our children are out here flipping trying to fit in and get it. But we don't create that. You know why? Because we had the common sense in the beginning to think, what effects would this be?
Don't go too far, D. Let's not go too far.
No, I don't give a fuck. I'm tired of
but 1 second, man. Wait. Because even in the context of the conversation that was being had, you know what I mean? And I am going to.
Now you're seeing this, right? And I know that they're all listening. They're all over in their other channel, right? Having views of this stream, which is good. So now they're all listening. Now we're going to see that 9 Ether is going to be like, well, understand, because these are husbandless women, right? But they think it's a bad thing. They say, well, actually, you're actually a racist because you're coming back at me the same way as you're coming at my husband. So no, she will keep defending her husband against people like you. And it's not because she's threatened that you somehow would take her husband, or she's threatened that you're going to do something to her, or she's threatened that you're going to have more views on YouTube, or whatever you feel that the issue is. She's always going to defend her husband because she loves that guy. And that guy is black. And you can't deal with that. Why? Because you're a fucking racist. Simple as that. And it's not emotions. It's not anything like that. It's the truth. That's the truth. Let's hit roll this because I'm running out of time, but we got to get to the end of this.
Oh, you want to be white because he's married to a white woman? Well, you mean because I pulled you up for your racism, you horrible, spiteful cunt. And 8 years I've had you two on my tail because of it. Danny, well done that you went over there.
Now you're seeing this, right? And I know that they're all listening. They're all over in their other channel.
Nico, you're a big pussy, you know. Yeah, you know that because you was obviously over there. It went mute. He went mute, you dickhead. Like, no one ain't hiding, Nico, you faggot, man. Shut up, man. Now I'm wasting my time. I feel fucking go forward. And it was a hypothetical situation because if you remember, it was about if I was to have a child, you know what I mean, with a white person, blah 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 blah. You know what I mean? That's when the whole thing came up. And if you remember, he asked me, would I love the child? You get me? And I was saying to him, what kind of fucking disrespectful, retarded
But he doesn't say anything
he's
about
basically
this.
asking me, would I love the child? Because it's mixed race. And I'm like, what? You know what I'm saying to you? So for him to be doing all of what he's doing now, like, but Buddha, I'm going to play it, Bobs. I'm going to fucking play it. It's not going to be now because I've got some shit to do, but I'm going to play it, man. I'm going to play it because the thing is, yeah, you're carrying feelings for me, but it's not me that called you these things. Yeah, and this is what I'm trying. You're trying to say about how I'm like white gummy. You've been radicalized by gummy because you're using gummy tactics. Because this is what she does when she's like, oh, and they talk about the mixed race, and they.
Oh, this is gummy tactics. What, for pointing out the fucking truth years ago? For getting offended because I've got mixed race kids? Because I've got a black husband? And you fucking started calling him a coon?
He is a
coconut.
coon. He's a fucking coon.
You see, for me as well, yeah, I'm going to back Juice up on this one, right? Because for years they do call it, but that's her husband, right? So she's going to be, like I said, oh no, I was on mute then, wasn't I? So like I said, when I was on mute.
There you go, Nico.
Yeah? Nines is now out there. Mute. She's now got her sidekick going wild. She has to own that, or she has to put her up on it, right? Same about Dupes and her husband. If someone's going to call, just imagine this, right? Imagine you're on a panel like this, right? And I come and I say something about your wife, right? I might not know your wife, but I know you've definitely got a wife. So I say something about your wife. You've got to then defend it, right? It's not an in-person thing. It's not a life or death situation, but you still got to defend your wife's honor the same way as they do that. But these people say to Dupes' husband the most wickedness stuff, right? They all try and say mad stuff. So she's got to always defend her husband because that's her husband. So when they're coming out calling him a coon, when they're coming out calling him a nigger, when they're coming out and calling him X, Y, and Z, she's defending her husband, which these people won't understand because these are husbandless women.
Never called that coon a nigger, right? One. Danny,
but they think it's a bad thing. They say, well, actually, man. you're actually a racist because you're coming back at me the same way as you're coming at my husband. So no, she will keep defending her husband against people like you. And it's not because she's threatened that you somehow would take her husband, or she's threatened that you're going to do something to her, or she's threatened that you're going to have more views on YouTube, or whatever you feel that the issue is. She's always going to defend her husband because she loves that guy. And that guy is black. And you can't deal with that. Why? Because you're a fucking racist. Simple as that. And it's not emotions. It's not anything like that. It's the truth. That's the truth. Let's hit roll this because I'm running out of time, but we got to get to the end of this.
Oh, you want to be white because he's married to a white woman? Well, you mean because I pulled you up for your racism, you horrible, spiteful cunt. And 8 years I've had you two on my tail because of it. Danny, well done that you went over there. You're really like it over there.
I just want to see for John, how am I gaslighting? Just put the example in there, right? I'm not saying X, Y, Z. I just want to know what you feel I'm gaslighting. And then I might be, and I can learn something, or it probably is not. But put it in the comment what you think I'm gaslighting about.
There. Oh, by the way, Danny, I don't know if you caught it, but according to Nines, you've been radicalised, and I think she's suggesting you've been radicalised by 2 grannies. I don't know what 2 grannies that might be.
See, I can't be radical on my own because I'm not a radical black, right? Because I'm not coming out saying, and they'd love me to be like all coming out like Free Africa and all the kind of shit they come out with. They'd love it. In fact, if that were me, I'll be on every single, I'll be doing better than Miss Ayton. Honestly, if I supported it all. And that's what they hate. They hate that I have my ideology, I have my thoughts that are my own, that are not done by anyone, and they can't stand that. Because if I can do it, I can convince other people the way they're feeling and the way they're thinking has been taught, is learned actions. He wasn't born like that. Someone's taught you that you're a victim. And it's usually that side of the internet.
You know? But it certainly fucking wasn't me. Fucking hell.
Fuck it. Loving your country's radical these days, isn't it? Loving your country's radical. Imagine that. So that's the state that we're in at the moment.
Say this and that, and it's never us. It's always been Betty that has said these things.
Yeah, quickly, my door's just gone, right? But quickly, right? Listen to what, look at this, right? And this is 100%, I stand with this.
Oh my God.
Right? These radical blacks have had the whip hand, and now it's turning. I genuinely believe that now. I believe now the world is turning more to the nationalist side, to the patriot side, and they're not caring too much now about the black-white situation, because people are coming together. United Kingdom, we'll just look at that. People are coming together under the banner of the country. So now the whip hand's going, and this is where you're going to see these radicals going hardcore. They're going to double down. They're going to go to the most extreme that they can get, because they need to get back that power, and then with that power, they need to turn it into a victim. Because they're not weak people. The radical blacks, the radical left, as a whole, are not weak.
Nines,
when they need to be, when it
you just used
them.
the Enoch Powell quote on you, man.
I'm standing.
You just used the Enoch Powell quote, saying about these radical blacks who've got the whipping hand. Oh my God. Like, while trying to tell you that he's on some black and white unite talk or whatever, he's a mad dude still. He just said about something about these radical blacks have got the whipping hand. That is fucking from Enoch Powell's playbook. You know what I mean? That's actual Enoch Powell's life for life. But someone did send me a video of you guys in the back chat still. You can play it after, innit? It's only a quick short. Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, sorry, man. I'm multitasking.
I would love it, but it would be a byproduct.
Oh, no.
So a guy had a problem with usage of the word of saying it's a byproduct instead of it's life.
What, are you on the panel?
Nah, not yet.
Can't forget about that dude then, man. He's just basically, he's clout. He's basically trying to use you for clout.
They've just blamed Betty.
I hear it, man.
Right now, he's trying to use you for clout right now.
Yeah, well.
There's never been a time that anyone's asked Danny Roscoe to be a part of any, air quotes, pro-black movement or whatever. When did you ask Danny Roscoe? Did you invite him to any pro-black meetings or anything?
No.
To the Black Betterment group and all that sort of shit there. Did you invite him? Did you tell him that he needed to come? But he's just chatting shit, cuz, man. He's basically trying to.
No, but the reason why it's important, though, and I know you're saying fuck it and whatever, and I hear all of that, right? But it's still important or interesting in terms of how seemingly they could use us. You know what I mean? And we've seen it before. You know what I mean? To basically get their group all emotional, this, that, and the other. Do you know what I mean? To go and do whatever bidding it is.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, there's a nice little market over there, but I'm gonna go get a bunch still, man.
All right, rest up yourself,
man. Still. All right. What's the name of this road? Look for me. You know it, put up. I don't even know the name of this road still. Tell you what, Leonard Street. Leonard, you get me? Down on Leonard Street. Yeah?
Enjoy. What are you gonna have?
There's a Caribbean shop over there, but I'm gonna have a look about still.
Okay.
It's funny, isn't it? Like, my mum hardly buys Caribbean food when she's outside of it, because like, just make it all the time.
That's right.
And sometimes it's like I want to support the cause in it if it's empty. Or
yeah, I hear that still, man. I hear that.
Might support the cause. I'm in East London. East London, where the thing go boop 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 boop. Where the thing go boop boop boop. Old Street, basically. You know where I'm actually? You know, what was that? Channel U. You know where Channel U headquarters was back in the day?
Nah.
Right around the corner from there still. Yeah, if you know, you know, innit? Or where is it? Box Park. The East London Box Park thing.
Oh, right. That's a little bit more familiar.
Yeah, around that bit still.
Box Park thing.
Yeah.
I think I fucking got my back torted. 1 second. Fucking hell, man. Yeah, do nines. Yeah, all right. So, boom. You're lucky you're not near. I'll tell you to order me a food still. Anyway, once again, I need to big up the Liverpool still, man, because goddamn, man. We're just doing absolute bits right now. Absolute bits. All right, someone's asked for a.
All right, say less, man. I'm gonna yam this grab.
All right, man.
So I do some work still.
Yeah, boy. I tried to talk, but yeah, all right then.
All right, say less.
My day, but yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, bro, certain times, obviously, with the whole people on streams or whatever, like, it gets in the way of other stuff that we're trying to do as well, innit? So, fun for other people when they're listening.
Hello guys, can we play some cards?
Look at your pepper pot in the van. Your face, bro. No, wait, can I dip the sauce? Good.
Pepper sauce.
Nice.
What you getting?
Katsu. I'm queuing up in the jerk line still. Got a boneless jerk. Some curry goat.
Rotted. See, half of them food, them I want to sit on. Trust me.
Hey, Tim back, man. Behave yourself, man. Tottenham ain't smoking shit, bro. Tottenham's gonna get wrapped like a lamb roti.
To keep and care it, you've got to water it. To keep and care it,
Right, Nines, don't forget to play the video in the private chat, yeah?
Yeah. I've been traveling.
They said it to you purposely.
I never see a black rose in no other garden. So you see, my garden is so special. Oh, yeah. Black roses in my garden. Black roses in my garden. Black roses in my garden.
Alright, Nines, in a bit, yeah?
In my garden. To keep on carrying, you've got to water it. Got to keep the earth so cool, yeah. Cause something special is in my garden. Black roses 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 in my garden. Show you got to water it. You got to do the best you can do. Yeah.
I've been traveling all over this world. Oh yes, I never see no black roses in no other garden. Something special is in my garden. Garden, black roses in my garden. I've got black roses in my garden. Oh yeah. To keep on caring, you've got to water it. See, to keep on caring, you've got to water it. So you see, something special is in my garden. Black roses in my garden. Black roses in my black roses is blooming in my garden. Oh, yeah. To keep on caring, you've got to water it. Sing, to keep on caring, you've got to water it. So you see, something special is in my garden. Garden, black. A black in my garden. To keep on caring, you've got to water it. See, to keep on caring, you've got to water it. So you see, something special is in my garden. Black roses in my garden. Black roses. To keep on caring, you've got to water it. See, to keep on caring, you've got to water it. So you see, something special is in my garden. Black. I've got this black. My garden is so nice. Oh yes. My garden is so sweet. Oh yes. Something special in my garden. Black roses in my garden.
Big up, Nixie. This is Barrington Levy. Black roses
keep on caring, you've got to water it. So you see, something special is in my garden. Garden, black, 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 black. I got black, black in my garden. Whoa. Something special is in my garden. Got it, black, 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 black. Straight black, 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 black. Roses, black, black. Black, black. See, to keep on caring, you've got to water it. To keep on caring, you've got to water it. So we see, something special is in my garden. Got it, got it, got it. Rose, 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 got it. Stop.
Yeah. As you hear the man say, you're in the 90 for settings, you get me? Your black rose in a fire garden. Come on. Oh. But yeah, man, Lord have mercy. Well, yeah. Look like there's gonna be a part 3 star because yeah, man. That will have to come back because yeah, man. Hey, I tell you, sir, the festive season come early, boy. The festive season come early, boy. Trust me. But you don't know, we move, man. But yeah, in terms of Danny Roscoe's review, I think it was quite pointless, really, because it's really more reviewing half of what Gummy has said, and he himself has showed that he hasn't really got any integrity neither, because like I'm saying, and I wrote it in his chats, I believe that he just used Buddha and Buddha's situation, do you know what I mean, for his own gains, just to basically like rile up, you know, his little right-wing lot, as it were. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, you heard him get in some, you know, some stereotypical digs, it could be argued. You know, you heard him say about, you know, that's why black women don't get black men and blah, blah, blah. And how, what did he say? He, you know, and the thing is, he told a bold-faced lie, you know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to say. Like, these people, like Biggie just saying, you know what I mean? You really can't pay them any credence. But like I said, it's a bit of content all the same. But and also to really see people like lying 4K, like seriously, you see them lying 4K. Yeah, he heard he heard Buddha run, but spun it and said that I ran him. Do you know what I mean? So I guess in terms of what they do, you know what I mean? It's a good insight into what they do in terms of, you know, using propaganda, like I said, to their own means and whatever, whether it's based on the truth or not. And again, I guess we can see that in their wider sort of right-wing politics of that sort of ilk. Do you know what I mean? We saw how, you know, Danny Tomo made a rousing speech, and, you know, 2 2s later, you know what I mean, half the country is in disarray. So we can see that they're not adverse to sort of using them sort of tactics. You know, what's the stream called? Exposing the blacks. Is it? What is it? What's it called? I think it's called Exposing the Blacks, and no, Exposing the Racist Blacks. Do you know what I mean? So again, and we've been here before with Danny, you know what I mean, regarding the Windwash, and he done a whole video and all the rest of it. You know, I did ask both Becca and Biggage, as parents of mixed race children, what you think of, you know, the behavior of such a person. Do you know what I mean? I think Becca said he's either got some sort of self-hatred or what, he wasn't growing up with love or something like that. And I think Biggie's might have just called him a spaz, to be honest. Do you know what I mean? But you know, you can see, or what you heard there, whether you believe it or not, are the views and opinions of a mixed race person. Do you know what I mean? Who has absolutely no self-love of his black side, no value or anything of his black side. Do you know what I mean? But you'd heard him there before, like just spinning it. And that's why when you do listen back to this, Danny Roscoe, like I'm not to say respect for you, because you know what I mean, but it seems like no one on that side of the line deals with any sort of integrity. I'll be so real, man. And we, you know, and obviously we get exposed to a lot of it just because of where we are in this corner of YouTube. But one thing I've definitely realized is a lot of you have no integrity whatsoever. Do you know what I mean? None, man. And that's why, you know what I mean, they can fucking grass up on Taffy. That's why they take down stations, and you know what I mean? Like this, and that's why I really call it the scummy side. You see what I'm trying to say? Because they are literally just scummy. You know what I mean? I'm not even trying to be funny in that. You know what I mean? But they literally are just scummy in that regard. So it seems wires were misconstrued and now it's blowing up because of it. Do you know what it is? Yeah, Nixie. You know, yesterday I would have said that, right? But Buddha just sucked out in it, because like I said, he knows that his thingamabobby's not even with me. Yeah, it's with Rotted. Rotted. Hold on. I feel like Bomba Club. I feel like no, I gotta go, man. Oh, mate, that's the best. That's actually made my day, man. I don't know. Is that what they call poetic justice? Brother Kale in the building. I wonder all for dance I can get done, you know, to Rastafari. All for dance I can get done, you know. Oh, wow. Oh, my life, man. This is... Anyway, like I said, watch out for part 3, family, because trust me, I can't do this. I can't do this today. But yeah, come up, Brother Kel, man. You've been sorely missed. Hey. Woo! Berkeley. Come on, Brother Kel. Brother Kel in the building.
The beloved son, sister Naif. How you doing, sister? It's a pleasure to hear your voice, you know that. Greetings.
Come on, brother.
Yeah, son sister.
Your entrance, brother Kale, man.
That's why I love the sun sisters, man, and the sun people, man. You know what I mean? It's always sunny with an introduction.
Come on, big up yourself, brother
Yes,
Kale,
Queen. Yeah, man. How you doing?
Yeah, my boy, my day still. My day.
Yeah.
Dragon bomb, but my day, man.
Yeah, man. I've just been out of the country and doing a lot of projects and that, man. You know what I mean? So this, I just wanted to kind of take my thing down, my email, because there's some things I want to introduce to you as well. But
yeah, say, type it in the back, or we can find another way.
Yeah, definitely, man. But yeah, I just came on, man. I looked and I thought, okay, Sun Sister Knife for shows on. You know what I mean? Because I haven't been on the YouTube or checked out for a long time, man.
Yes, good on you, son. Good on you.
Yeah. Hey, so what's been happening? What's the show been about? What's been happening?
Boy. I don't even know where to start to Rastafari.
Right.
Oh boy, I don't even know where to start, brother Cowboy. I feel like I need to I feel I need to straighten my tie and my blazer still.
Serious. You do that laugh. I know something. Something abstract's happened, hasn't it?
What's up? I tell you why. I don't know, because if we start with Kia and done, I'm after done. But where does it? I don't know. Okay. I suppose the genesis of it started, and it was supposed to be my show, but Danny Roscoe done a he went to do an exposure, so we're just listening to that still. But I guess it started on my show. I done a show a couple of weeks ago called Critical Race Theory.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, so we done a show on critical race theory and exploring critical race theory, etc.
Right.
And with that, there was like we had Buddha was about.
Some brother Buddha, yeah.
Yeah. And this is why I have to do the show to really bring it back. But basically, the best way to say is that Buddha was in disagreement with some of the rest of the family when it comes to certain things. You get me?
Okay.
And he was really, and I think what was ticking some of the people them off is that in fact, it was so. Are you going to be about later, Kel? It'll be actually good.
Oh, so okay. Are you ending the show? Are you?
Yeah, because I can't. Yeah, because I can't start. Because that show in itself is at least, you know what I mean?
Right.
Time and no, I've got some things to do still, man. And if I start it, I'll just lose discipline. And
right.
Me now, like asking me what the fuck am I doing? But also just try to summarize it to you still. So yeah, Buddha started displaying, let me just say, some negativity towards some of the Sun people's dispositions.
Okay, that's all right.
Yeah, and was using some quite stereotypical. What would you call it? I don't know. Fucking hell. I don't know, man. Just some stereotypical shit.
Right.
Which didn't go down well with some of the people. Then him and he started to have a tete-a-tete. Regarding the whole mixed race situation and blah 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 blah.
Oh, okay, right.
From there, and then I basically got the heat for everything. And then Divine had a tooth out. And just came on and she just blazed up the place and Yeah.
So it's basically it's the identity of the term mixed race, isn't it? That's what he has an issue with, right?
Well, I think it's probably even more than that. And this is what I'm trying to say. It's quite a discombobulated thing. Do you know what I mean? In and within a conversation, he has seemingly, and I don't know, I just think he's using it as a smoking gun, to be honest. I'll be so curious. But he's taken offense to the term byproduct, right? He said that I use the word byproduct. You get me? This is Buddha.
Okay.
And then he's taking great he's supposedly taken, let me not even say supposedly, yeah, because everyone's paying is their paying. He's taken you know, he said he don't like that and it's disrespectful, whatever.
Right.
But the thing is though, like I said, he's also being disingenuous online because no one didn't call him a byproduct. Do you get me?
Right.
It was even in the conversation that we were having, right? And he gave me a scenario that if I had a child with a white person, would I love that child? You get me? I said, are you taking the piss? You know what I mean? What kind of retarded question is that? You know what I mean? Like, would I love my child? Because it's and this is what I'm trying to say. There's a lot of, I'll be so real, like I'm saying, I still believe that there's a lot of self-trauma that comes up in some of these conversations. I've got to be so real. You see what I'm saying to you? Yeah, self-trauma. But anyway, so he's asking me, would I love the child? I'm like, Bridget, you taking the piss? You know what I mean? Whatever, you know? And then it went from there. So now, yesterday, he come up and he's like, oh, whatever you say about Gummy, at least she's never called me half-breed, which I didn't call him, yeah? That was EIE, you know what I mean? And again, just going back to the spat that EIE had, you know what I mean? But because he can't get to EIE or because it's easier to come to me or no, that's it. He's saying because it's my panel, it's like I might as well have said it myself. Is basically what I get from him. You know what I mean? So this is what it is, man. And then obviously some people have restreamed it and blah blah blah, and you know done the whole YouTube thing, which has culminated in Danny Roscoe trying to use it to heighten up his right-wing lieutenants.
Yeah.
But don't get me wrong, there's quite a few conversations. I mean, you know, some of it, don't get me wrong, you know, it could have done being not been, but there are probably quite a few conversations to be had from what's happened, to be fair. You know what I mean? It seems like some things are quite triggering to some people. You get me?
It will be because, you know, we've spoke about this many times before, and identity produces power, doesn't it? So for me personally, I identify with that I'm an African. Do you understand? That's just how I was raised. So like any other label, it's not going to kind of trigger me as much because, you know, I don't have the investment in these labels. Whereas there's some of us are very sensitive towards other identity, like the term mixed race. I mean, you know, who invented that term? We didn't invent that term. We know who did. And we know that there are those in truth, and I know people are not going to like it in the audience, but we have to be truthful. You know, the real mixed race are the modern day Asians, the modern day Europeans, and the modern day Middle Easterns. That's the truth of the matter. And none of these groups identify with that term mixed race. If you speak to them, those who are you know, of that particular group, they'll tell you that, you know, I'm Chinese, I'm Pakistani, I'm Bengali, or I'm Italian, I'm, you know, Spanish, or, you know what I mean, I'm from Lebanon, or things like that. They'll never say I'm this kind of mixed race. It's only with us, we're kind of trapped with it. And, you know, to kind of put this label on the black woman, you know, is very disrespectful because, you know, I always how I was taught and how I understand is that the Sun women should kind of have certain barriers to kind of push away the burden that's put on them. You know, like I don't use the term mixed race. I don't believe there's anything, especially when it comes to roles. But I do notice that the Sun people who have that admixture, they always come to the some people who don't and put the burden on them. They never do on those who really invented it.
Thank you. Okay.
It's very disrespectful, to be honest. And
basically, to be fair, what Divine was saying, obviously using her own colourful language, you get me? But that is basically what Divine was saying still.
Yeah, it's very disrespectful, man, because if you look at it historically, the Sun woman, you know, the African woman, she's always, you know, taking care of, you know, what happened in enslavement, unfortunately. You know what I mean? She's never kind of neglected. You know, she didn't even have time to kind of bear the psychological trauma of what's happened. So the fact that you're gonna get some Sun people who have an admixture are gonna go to, you know, the Sun people who don't, especially the Sun, and put all that on there. You know, that's very unsynchronized, man. You know what I mean? Because it's like we need to stop doing that, and the black woman should kind of push them away. You know what I mean? It may seem harsh, but you know, it's not our problem. It's your problem, and hopefully, it's going to cause a movement of go to the ice people, the mountain people, and the sand people, and you know, blame them. You know, they're the reasons why we're, you know, in this predicament with these labels. It's not us. You know, we need a rest. You know what I mean? We need to kind of decompress. So, you know, as for the word byproduct, you know what I mean? I know it's used more for kind of manufacturing things and something that's modified from a different type of product, but I understand the language what's been used, and it's a political term to categorize. You know what I mean? And people are going to find it offensive, but the reality of it is that is how the world has been put now. We're byproducts. You know, if you understand Marxism and communism, etc., they use these terms that these are the terms that is used. You know what I mean? Slavery is like, you know, byproduct now. You know what I mean? In order to breed this and to get the best of it, it's a byproduct. So we totally understand the certain languages that's being used, man. You know, and it's just a shame that it's, you know, once again, because I haven't been on the YouTube for a long time, but it's a shame that these identities is preventing us from, you know, clocking the real enemy. I mean, you know, Danny Rascal, you know what I mean? I don't have no hatred for him, but he's thoroughly unsynchronized, man. You know what I mean? And the way how we get used by the other temperaments, man, is disgusting. You know what I mean? They always use us, man, and they always, it's almost as if they got like a backpack to get out of the situation which they've caused. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, we have to be very harsh, man, with a tint of wisdom.
Well, to be fair, Brother Kel, I think you've actually, like I said, put it in a very poetic way. Like what Lady Divine was blazing a fire on still, is what I'm saying to you. So give thanks for that.
Yeah.
But yeah, she did definitely blaze a fire still, you know, like that though. But yeah, like I said, it definitely needs, well, I don't even know if it needs more conversation, to be fair, but all I'm saying is that there's definitely them persons out here that, you know, maybe are carrying, I don't know what, but I don't know, man.
No, there needs to be more talk. And as I said, it's a problem. I mean, Garvey spoke about this many times. Garvey, you know, he was very disciplined, and he didn't want to segregate the Sun people who have admixture, but he understood the situation. You know, that's why, you know, many times I've said it before, some Brother Raven and other people, it's best that they don't speak on these issues, because it's going to cause a psychological imbalance in them. Because, for example, in that, right, you see, you and I, right, I don't have these issues. There's been on the panel jokes and that, you know what I mean? And I've assessed it and I thought, okay, they're just joking because they really want to water down the Pan-Africanism. But we don't have those issues, Sister Naifa, and I don't know what it's like to have a European or an Asian or that. I don't know what that's like. All I know that I've had black parents. You see what I'm saying? And that, and it's like, to navigate through that, it's always been, it's not been easy, but it's kind of, you know, there's no problems, but when it kind of comes to this situation here, is that when they're gonna speak on the issues which they should be involved with, it triggers, okay, mixed race, okay, where do I belong in? You understand? What category? But they forget that, you know, you are not new to the planet. You know, this mixed race name and, you know, half breed, excuse me for saying this, and these other quarter caste, excuse me once again, you know, these are terms where like they put that on us, you know. So it's a thing where like they have to control these urges, not to put it on the Sun women particularly, and that, and put it on the other those who invented it. But when we put them in that situation, the mixed race and that, it's gonna cause a problem. So we have to find ways of kind of, I always says, and growing up, is that it's better that the Sun people who have an admission, they support instead. So that means they're not burdened, you know what I mean? Like Brother Raven, you know, he's
so
broken that many times. Yeah.
You say that. So, I'm sorry to cut you, man.
Yeah.
But even just going back to the actual conversation, because Buddha's opening statement was big up Jupiter. Yeah.
Right.
At least she hasn't called me half breed, right?
Yeah.
Which is something that EIE is called him, yeah, because it's not something that I've called him. Okay. So again, this EIE, yeah. So I goes, okay, no problem with that. Yeah, I goes, cool. And again, this is going back to what you just said, actually, and that's why I'm like, cool. Pick up yourself for that. Yeah, good. Jupiter's never called you a half breed. You know what I mean? So you're the lucky one, innit? Because you know what I mean. She ain't called you a murderer. You know what I mean? She ain't called you a rapist. She ain't called you a steroid. You get me? And the whole list of other things that she's done to other black men, innit? But as you know, but big her up, because as long as she hasn't called you. You see what I'm saying to you? A fucking half breed, then it's all good then. You know what I mean? So I'm only saying that because I find that's quite interesting. Then going back to what you said before in terms of where they go. Do you know what I mean? For sanctuary, as it were. You understand what I'm saying to you?
Right, yeah.
You get me? Because he's disregarding all the other stuff that this particular person's done, yeah, to his other black brethren, yeah. Right. He's only worried the fact that she's not called him a half breed, yeah, but yet has got his boxes in a twist because I've referred to my imaginary mixed race child as a byproduct.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, the psychology is real. The actual psychology of it is very real.
It is. I mean, like I says, we have to understand these terms, man. You know what I mean? And this is what indirectly is what is being used on us anyway. The term byproduct, you know what I mean? We're classed as expendable. So, you know, we have to understand that when we're using it on each other, we have to understand where it's coming from. And
yeah, but
I mean,
go on.
I mean, the thing is as I said already, we understanding it historically and that we've always been blamed for everything. We are like the scapegoats, like anything. I was watching this this thing you know, on the TV, it was the news, and it was regards to there were the Europeans, they were doing some rioting, right, in the UK, and what had happened was the journalists was saying like they put the blame onto us Sun people, like it's our fault for them rioting. And what I come to realize is that anything that goes wrong, someone has to be blamed, and we're always going to be blamed for it. You know what I mean? If the mountain people, their kids go off the wrong track, we're going to get blamed for it. Oh, they're just like Sun people. They're just like, do you understand what I'm saying? And that, and like, we have to start kind of putting a block on that. Like, I'm not, as what my mum always used to say, you know, you're not responsible for people's insecurities. We have to start doing that. You know what I mean? Okay, Lady D, I haven't heard from her a long time. You know what I mean? And how, from what you told me, she expressing herself, it's like,
no, that's basically
what else do we need to do?
But definitely in her own language, and you know how that, you get me?
Yeah, it's tiring, man. Like we're blamed for everything we're blamed for. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? The ones who are trying to get out of the situation, trying to put things right for next year, we're getting blamed for it. So it's a thing where like people need to understand, especially our people, is like we're allowed to express ourselves, you know, in anger or whatever, because we're tired. You know what I mean? We're tired, man. You know what I mean? We're not responsible for like, you know, what the others temper. It's like, for example, right? It's gonna go off track. The Eminem thing, because obviously, you know, I've been in the continent and there's a lot. The Eminem seems to be it seems to be played in certain parts on the continent. You know what I mean? But like, I was having a conversation with you know, brother, and he was saying like, you know, hip hop is hip hop, man. It shouldn't be about color, etc. And I was explaining to him that, you know, Eminem is a good rapper. He's a very good rapper, but at the same time, his people made it that way. So anytime like they want to represent our genre or whatever it may be, they need to go to their people. They can't come to us and say, "Oh, we're not the best because we're, you know, white or whatever." And that. No, you have to put the blame where it began. And I believe that's what some of the Sun people who have the admission, they need to start doing that. They need to make a movement. You know, go to the ice people, the mountain, the sand. You know, go to them. Don't put it onto us. We're not to blame for it, you know, and we need to do that on the panels, Sister Knife, and there needs to be like shows of it. You know what I mean? We are not to blame the victimizers, you know, every single time, and it will help with the dopamines and it will train in our brain. And we need to do that, beloved, man. It has to be a movement, man, or we're gonna keep being stifled and suffocated. You know what I mean? Like going to the Sun woman and blaming them for the term, you know, mixed race and all these things, where the ice woman, you know what I mean, she the one that uses it. You know what I'm saying? And that she the one that helped to formulate these political slurs on us, but she gets a bypass. She's okay, you know. So yeah, man, we have to start being a bit harsh, man. Unfortunately, I love some brother Buddha, man. You know, he's, you know what I mean. I get where he's coming from. And I believe it was something to do with emotion, how he felt. You know what I mean? But he has to understand that when we're dealing with the Sun women and that, they're not to be burdened by these things, man. They've been burdened for like centuries. Like people really want to go into it. Go and do the research. Why is the black woman blamed all the time? You know what I mean? Like we've got black mothers. Like why are they always blamed all the time for other people's mistakes? You know what I mean? Especially when it comes to, you know, the terms mixed race, etc. And that. Why is the burden on them? You know, they're women, and that women can't take all the burden all the time. That's why the systems to help the European woman, the Asian woman, and the Middle Eastern woman, because the women are not built to bear too much of that psychological or mental like trodding down. So we're gonna do that to the Sun women all the time and question them and, oh, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? Let's question the ice woman. You know what I mean? We should question them, question the mountain woman. You know what I mean? The sand woman, question all them. We shouldn't be questioning the someone. It's just another way of exploiting the Sun women, or we getting exploited. And then it just kind of, this is like a thing where it's like, hey, look, here they go again. And that. We have to be more political, man. You know, we have to put down this kind of emotional outburst we have and fire at the real perpetrators, you know. And I've always said, with all due respect, the temperaments, ice, and you know, they are the ones that we have to, and the sand, sorry, they're the ones that we have to highlight their mistakes, you know what I mean, their wrongdoings, and then we can fix things, man. But if we're gonna pull it on us, man, then they get a bypass. You know what I mean? They're free from sin. So yeah.
Oh, well said, Brother Carl. Well said, well said. Hopefully Buddha's listening. You know what I mean? But yeah, that was like I said, a little summary of it. 1 second.
Yeah, man. But other than that, though, you're right, though, sis. What's been happening, man, on the YouTube apart from this?
Yeah, other than that, I'm good. You know, I haven't really been on like that, to be fair.
Right.
And Biggie just sort of reduced his thing as well at the moment. So I've not even been out like that, to be fair. Like I said, I've done a couple shows. I think I've done like maybe one a week, but I was live yesterday still.
Yeah.
But yeah, Mel said them I come on just a dry cry.
Son, sister Mel, long time, man. Everyone's talking about
in terms of the political science, as you would say, behind it. Yeah, there's a lot to explore still. I can't.
There is, man, and we have to. That's why, like, I mean, we can talk freely and that, but it has to be brought to political language, man. That is the paradigm we're in when it comes to our reality, man. You know what I mean? You know, look at the P Diddy thing. You know what I mean? Like, you know, look at that there. Yes, you know what I mean? He's in the wrong, man, and he needs to be pulled up. You know what I mean? But there's others doing the same thing as well. You know?
No, well, yeah, we just
you know what I mean? There's others doing it. You know?
Because you have done the exact same thing.
Thank you. Yeah.
But he just didn't piss off. He didn't piss off Diablo or anyone like that, innit? He kept his powder clean, as it were.
Because I suppose.
You know, he was into bestiality.
I didn't know that, but I'm not surprised though, given the history, the memorable Genko culture. So
play the thing, because I'll tell you a quick story. Well, let me see, in fact, how cultured you are. Have you heard of a film called Deep Throat?
The sunshine, man. Yeah.
Okay. Basically, that's the answer, yeah.
Never seemed to surprise me, you know, Sister Naifa. You never seem to surprise me, man. But yeah, go on then. Go on.
No, but on a real though, so the actress in that movie, the main actress in that movie, the story is that she was in the went to the mansion and whatever.
Right.
And he got her to suck off the dog.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. And she did it with no hesitation.
Sad, man. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, man. But and you know, Hugh Hefner, he had tunnels in his house as well. He drugged the people in them as well. You know what I mean? He also did the thing where, and we know about it because you know who was all breaking this down for a long time, and I'm gonna do a show on it as well. Professor Griffin. Professor Griffin.
Yeah, Public Enemy. Yeah, his article is
telling us about this. Saying 15 years ago, trust me. You know, in terms of the whole, you know what I mean, like getting the stars or the artists to get them drunk or high or whatever, and then get them into certain scenarios, you know what I mean, and then wave the contract under their nose, and then they can't say no, innit? Because if you say no, you're gonna get exposed and all these sort of things. But yeah, man, but these are things that have been going on in Hollywood from the 20s upwards, man. It's not
for a long time, long time, man.
Using different stuffs and that.
It's crazy, man. But once again,
but like Cat Williams said, 2024, he did say it's gonna bust open, innit?
He did. He's another one as well, man. You know, he's on warpath, man. He's been wrong though, hasn't he? So I get it, man.
We say hell hath no fury, like a cat scorned, boy.
Yeah, there's different versions, but yeah, man. But yeah, we have to, as I said, like I always appreciate the shows, man, especially the ones what you did before, you know, highlighting, you know, because we have to teach the youth how to be political, man, especially on social media, man. And you know, some people who have the admixture, we need to do more shows on it, man. We need to make them feel comfortable, you know what I mean, of, you know, where they need to, their position, and where they need to, you know, highlight the trauma at. You know what I mean? You know, as I said, I accept the Sun people, man. the admixture ones and the non-admixture ones, man. They're my family, you know what I mean? And that, but we have to be fair, and we're not being fair, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? It needs to go to where it needs to go to, man. You know, and it's tricky. It's tricky, man. It's very tricky. Very, very tricky, man.
It's so interesting you say that, boy, because when I really deep it, it's true what you said before, you know. It's like, yeah, man, we ever catch the heat, boy. My really said, even knowing all what he knows and what's been done to his other brethren, them, yeah. Yeah, even his brethren respect when these same people fucking wrote to the newspaper about them and calling them a terrorist organization, all them different shit there, you get me? But even though all of them thing there, you're still gonna say, oh, at least she ain't called me after. Oh, move and go, man. Go on, man. This is what I said to him yesterday. I said the same thing again. Go on, man. For real, for real. It's madness, man. You get me? Because, and it's true what you say, you know. It's true what you say, because it's like we could get kicked in our face, boom, boom, whatever. We make one potentially slight move that you don't like, and look there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Everything else is forgotten.
Exactly.
And it's all onto So you make a good point.
You know, that's why I said you have to be realistically, man. Like, that's why you got to give it for Brother Raven, man. You know, because if you look at the blueprint of Black Betterment, and Black Betterment is a branch of Pan-Africanism, you see like how it's been formulated. Those who kind of have issues of staying synchronized due to perhaps like you know, an interracial relationship, or perhaps having a family member of an admixture, etc. And you can see how it caters so you don't kind of fall into a dilemma and then have outbursts and affect the whole movement. You know, it's and this is the thing with the Honourable Marcus Garvey, man, and the rest. That is what they were trying to tackle, the political side of it. Because sometimes we're going to have these outbursts. We're going to say to ourselves, you know what, I'm going through this, you know, but I don't want you to make me feel bad about it. But the real mission is liberation, man. You know what I mean? We want our rights. You know, our parents, our grandparents have been doing this for a long time. And sometimes you have to put down your feelings and your desires towards things that you may not like, so it doesn't prevent the whole movement. You know what I mean? We don't want to be kind of forced or made to feel bad about certain things. You know what I mean? You know, we've all got like some people, you know, there's some people in that family with admixtures, and we love them. You know what I mean? But at the same time, you know, they need to be doing the work, you know, and I got respect for them. I love them to, you know, track down. Like, for example, Walter White, you know, he was during the 1900s. Walter White was an African descendant. He could pass as a European. That brilliant son, man, he would go in the South, you know, Son Sister Knife, right? And highlight and investigate the lynching. So he would, you know, impersonate himself as a European in the heart, an African, and that, and you know, get all the information and then go and report back to stop the lynching. Now I respect that. You see what I'm saying? And right, this is what our son, brothers and sisters with admission, this is what needs to be doing. You know what I mean? Because we need that help. When they do them things there, then we can have progress. We can say to ourselves, you know what, okay, this is what's happening, you know, this, that, whatnot. But not kind of help out those who've, you know, structured our demise and that. That's where we get, that's why, with all due respect to Son Elder, EIE and that, you know what I mean? That's where you're going to hear these types of words and that, half this and half that, because it's like, obviously we've all got our different political, scientific words that we use. It's just a way of kind of like highlighting, you're supposed to be one of us and you're doing that. Okay, bam, this, that. You see what I'm saying? It's slogans to, you know, to put you to seize your mind to protect the rest. May not be the right types of words, but politically, I understand it. You know what I mean? Because you'll affect the rest of us. You know what I mean? So, you know, we definitely have to keep doing these political science shows, Sister Knife, man, because we have to get to a level where we're understanding, man. You know what I mean? I've been on the show many times. I've heard so many things that's been said about me and that, you know what I mean? And like behind doors, I'm laughing because it's like, but at the same time, the mission and that, you have to keep focus on it. You know what I mean? You have to keep focus on it. What's the mission and that? Liberating our people and that mentally, you know what I mean? And economically, we have to keep going forward, building bridges on the continent, the Caribbean, wherever black people are and that. You know what I mean? You have to be very strategic, man, because we're in a very strategic type of there's a code, and it's unethical, and it's definitely been a very effective. So we don't have time to kind of hearing all these slurs and getting like sidetracked by it, and then affecting the rest of the you know, the mission of the Sun people, man. We're not going to progress. You know, some of us are dark skinned, some of us are light skinned, some of us have an admixture, some of us are in different religions. You know what I mean? Some of us are following the correct way of being in a non-interracial relationship. Some of us are in an interracial relationship. But regardless it is, you have to focus on the mission, man. You know what I mean? We have to really focus on it. So, you know, big up to the shows, Sister Knife, and I hope you keep doing these types of things, man. You know what I mean? Because I do respect your show. Likewise with Shakaraz and the Black Betterment, you know what I mean? And some brother Veli does try and because I understand he has to kind of, you know, bring different things, but we need this. We need platforms like this. You know what I mean? We definitely need it, man. So.
I hear you, Brother Kel, man. I hear you, man. But like you said as well, you know what I mean? When we do certain things, all the heat only seems to go into one direction, you know what I mean? And that seems to be me, which I don't mind because my shoulders are broad enough for the rest of it. But still, you know, it's a madness, man. It's a madness how one man's touch another man's corn and all the fucking bleeding comes to me. It's madness, but yeah.
There's something going with the mic, you know, son, sister. It's your mic's cracking up a bit, you know.
Mic check, mic check. Can you hear me?
I can hear, but it's got like a robotic effect with it.
You sure it's not your? Oh, hold on, let me check.
Nah, it seems fine. The connection's fine. Speak again, beloved.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna just check if it's my side still. 1 second.
Yeah, it's still, yeah. Okay, if there's nothing, then it's I don't know, then it's probably, let me jump. Are you ending the show now, are you?
Right, sorry. Any better?
Because because they're saying that the mic, so what's it? Someone's saying that the mic, it's right. Hold on a minute.
Mic check, mic check. 139. Can you all hear me? Sounds good. Okay, well, yeah, if Nico said it sounds good, it must really sound good. But yeah, okay.
Is you all right now?
Yeah, I can hear you, Bob.
Yeah, so probably there's something on my side then. Weirdly. Could you say what you were saying before and I didn't catch it? You were saying something.
I can't remember now. Oh yeah, basically, man, I'm just saying the black woman gets the blame in it. There's a long short of it. So you know what I mean? Even though if it's got absolutely nothing to do with us, seemingly, which you basically come and confirmed. And like I said,
like I said, you basically summarized what divine and oh shit. Sorry, you basically summarized what divine and to a lesser extent what EIE was saying, again using their own language, but you done it in a much more sort of poetic and politically scientific way, it could be argued. So who's Tim Backy too anyway? But yeah, what I was gonna do, I'll do a part 2 at another time still, brother KLK.
Yeah.
I have to go and still do my dating, you know, it go already, bills still have to pay. No, it's just sketchy. No, that's I don't know. The thing is, that's sketchy. Your mic is never good anyway, man, and it's just frustrating from the beginning to the end, man. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, if you're about on the next one, you don't know, make sure you notification bell, brother.
You're gonna try, man.
We'll get into it because I would like to hear your take on it. Do you know what I mean? And like I said, you consider sort of the genesis of the conversation and where it got to and how it ended. Yes, Asketi. Go on.
Son, brother Asketi. Greetings.
Asketi, man. Yeah. Nah, your Nike's shit.
Yeah, son, brother, yeah, the mic.
I ain't got the patience for one.
Yeah. That's why you see, before and that, you see why we used to do protecting the image and the status of the Sun women. You hear a lot of time, you know, Kale, Raven, Shakra, whatever, and that, oh, you're caping, you're simping, you know what I mean? But we understand because we're from that community and that we get it, you know what I mean? We totally get it. Anything that goes wrong, we're quick to blame the Sun women all the time. It's not just online, it's offline as well. Yeah, there's times where like correction has to be done. We know this, you know what I mean? But when it comes to these particular topics, man, you know, we have to be harsh on those who are trying to put all the, you know what I mean? The women, you know what I mean? The ice woman, the mountain stuff, they can't even handle you putting all that on them. And you want to do that to our women. It's mad, man. With all due respect. Yeah. You know, we have to definitely do a show on that. Are we to blame? You know, we have to.
Simply. Wasn't our night nursing enough? God damn it. Right, listen, no one can hear you, bruv. Like, I mean, cannot hear nothing. Okay, absolutely nothing. Not even the sound of a fucking fire alarm. Yeah, absolutely nothing. But anyway, listen, family, I'm gonna leave it there anyway, for real.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, we'll come back again, man. No problem. Probably have a good
one, man.
And that. But yeah, man, big up yourself. Nice to see you back in the cut and that.
Yes, son, sister.
Some
pleasure always. Manners and powers, definitely. Yeah, man. Sun people.
Continue.
I'm out, man. Big up, man.
All right, then. Big up yourself. Listen, people, you done know. Smash the like button. You hit the notification bell. I'll be back for real. But in the meantime, yeah.
Once more time after time. Don't steal our mind. More than enough. Too much. Pressure is force. Who's the boss? Original.
I'm the fucking boss up in this black bitch.
Every time I say a rhyme, won't do a crime, don't you know me for help? I'm by myself, not sitting on the bottom, parallel the top shelf. Never think of mine. Full of exposure, not the one that owns you, but the one that told you experience. I used to think it, you gotta have it. So get it out the hustle for real. Tell me the one way you deal. Clockwise, no alibis. Nothing witty is here. I'm making it clear. I'm
scandalize mine. Don't scandalize the nines. Hear me?
That situation is miniature,
More or less immature. Your rhymes a little bit immature. You need to get up on the mature.
day and night, till my hair get tight. Not think about George.
I'm not that type. Oh God, you think I am?
Play me again, Sam, and watch what will happen. I start snapping, the army is large, and I'm the captain. Listen to the orders that I'm giving, gonna let it be known. On I'm living, never ride, no excitement. The party's in the basement. One step to me, all you see is improvement. Chasing my membrane, you must be insane. My whole address is simple and plain. Call me a star,
Watch me shine.
don't scandalize mine.
Don't scandalize the nine.
Don't scandalize mine. No way.
Do you want to hear it? Do you want to hear it? Do you want to hear it? Do you want to hear it?
Full effect, I won't forget your style, charm, and personality. I get to the point, this is what I want. Thoughts from a word called reality. Face the fact, put your money on the board, you're too late. The card has been drawn. Rhymes, I potent, yes, notice it. Don't get Larry how to drink and toast to the new line writer. Rhyme writer, from me a physical, who's very lyrical. Just making miracles, and it is beautiful and damn shame. With no one to blame. It's just a game, but you either win or lose. But nothing to your loss. All in the sauce, rhymes on this this is completely sugar bear. I'm getting you positive until I'm totally through. I said it before, once more, time after time. Don't scandalize
Yeah. Come on, if you know about them tune there, you know. If you don't, you know it. Go. 70s babies up in there, rich. Come on. God damn. Yeah, all right, Kane. Just for you, but we're gonna go to the middle.
To keep it clean, you've got to water it. See, to keep it clean, you've got to water it. So see, something special is in my birthday. Got it, black. I got black in my garden.
All right, family. All right. Yeah. Me, I go away, but definitely come for the part 2, 3s, and 4s, man. It could be a long one, but just to remind the people, them, you get me. Just to remind the people, them, where them there. This Danny Roscoe. This is dedicated to Danny Roscoe.
And I'm so proud to be the color that God made me. And I just got to say, black is my
Yeah, look out for the part 2. Slap the notification bell. This is the 9 and out.